listen to me. The most important thing is this: to be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become.
Storm.
DeadBolt, nigga. DeadBolt, nigga.
Get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break.
Yeah, we ain't got the I ain't got my sound effects today, dog. I only got that. That's it. That's all I got for today, my nigga. I've been switching equipment and shit around.
Nigga.
Can you hear me? Just an abrupt stop. Abruptly.
That motherfucker said, "Bruh." That shit said skibbity. That shit said skibbity doo. Bruh. Bruh. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, man? Everybody out there, man. DeadBolt ATL, man. It's your boy Don Peoples, man. And it's my brother, my co-host, my friend, my better half. Pause.
You don't trend out. They're cool and dog on a good Taco Tuesday. I just bust down a couple tacos.
Hey, we got
hit me a couple shots with the tequila. Yeah, man, that's what I'm gonna do.
Y'all here today, man.
One of them.
Man,
It just been look, the week started off. We know how the week started off. That's why we here. We finna talk about how the week started.
Man, it's been a wild week, and I know why everybody tuning in. Really real, what's happening, play.
Really real, what's happening, man? Appreciate you for joining us, man. See y'all done started back up 4 quarters. Football season started. Y'all make sure y'all check out my goddamn podcast, 4 Quarter Sports Podcast. If I said that right, real, drop the link in the comments so everybody can goddamn check y'all out, man, and see y'all do y'all thing. It's football season.
DeadBolt, nigga.
And that's all we got to say with that. Football season and a lot of other seasons, right? Fall season is this week. Now, Travis, this is the fastest summer you've ever seen in your motherfucking life. This is what I want to know. Was this the fastest summer? Because it's over. When we come back, it's fall. Next time y'all see our faces, it's fall. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm already in the hoodie.
It did seem like it went by fast. Yeah. You know what I think, though? I think it be going by fast when niggas be looking for the checks to come. You feel me? Niggas count checks. Like the time check go by faster. You know what I'm saying? When you got to pay them bills, and then you get I know it go by real fast for folk that get paid once a month. Time goes by really, really fast.
Teachers
you know
and shit like that. Teachers and shit like that. Like, yeah.
Well, I think teachers get hit twice a month though. I think they get first and the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. But there are some
once a month though.
There are some people I had to look that up. It's a quite a few jobs get hit once a month. They get one whop, nigga, beginning of the month.
Drop a comment, man, if you get paid once a month, so I can call your job and tell them, nigga, they on some bullshit. Fuck motherfuckers.
Come on in the building. Tremont, then you said, "What's the word, family? What's the word?"
Man.
Appreciate you, bro. But think about it like this: what if it's let's say you get a $25,000 whop at the beginning of every month?
Okay, well that's different. You get a
feel
$25,000
me?
watch.
Well, you doing all right.
Look at you only get 4,000 though, or 3,000. Let's
Ooh,
say you get 3,000.
ooh, boy, you got better know how to budget.
3,500 and taxes come out of that.
Look, you better know how to budget that thing, my boy. That's all I can say. Ain't no
Budget,
you can't
budget
be
in.
look. You can't be buying Casamigo. You need to be buying goddamn 1,800.
1,800. Motherfucker better get back on that 1,800. Look, 1,800.
It's not bad, and you know that's still not a bad tequila in my opinion. But that stop, nigga. Just cut the Casamigo. Really, the buzz right now. You can't be busting down $60 on the fifth of Reposado or Nejo. You got to come on back down to the 1,800. We're gonna be about 24, 25 for the fifth.
24, 25. Goddamn. But yeah, man. I mean, the way this shit just flew by this year. The fact that we getting ready for Halloween and all that type of shit, bro. You just can't make this shit up.
I'm ready for it though. You know what I'm saying? Because we did have a hot summer down here in Georgia. The weather done cooled off a little bit. It's decent now. It's kind of like it's getting to the weather where I can ride with my windows halfway down. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to some of that good weather right there. Don P, you disappear, my guy, and they got a picture of me up there. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that one day, y'all. It's coming.
No, I just blinked off.
He's still here though. No, I said we're gonna fix the picture of me being on your end. You know what I'm saying? On your window.
Yeah. That's
we're gonna fix that one day.
You know what's so crazy? I still don't know how the fuck that happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know how it happened. We just ain't.
We ain't never just fixed it.
We just ain't never fixed it. You feel me? Because niggas don't think about it. You already know how that is, man.
Tell me if y'all don't want Trav picture as my picture anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care what they want. I want your picture as your picture, nigga. Let my picture be my own picture. You feel me?
Right. Get you up out of here, man. We gotta flip that, goddamn it. We gotta flip that.
What we got in the box first to start it off?
We gotta look, man. This DeadBolt ATL. So we gotta talk about a few things that's obviously popping off in Georgia. We have a couple of situations, man, and obviously the first situation, and you know what's so crazy, man? We talk about so much stuff. I don't even think we addressed this on our last episode. Am I
going all the way to the bottom?
Yeah. Am I right by saying that?
We didn't talk about it last week.
We didn't even talk.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna say we dropped the ball on it, but it didn't come up in our conversation.
We did the TikTok and shit on it, but we never brought it to the podcast. So obviously, man, we want to send our condolences out to Rich Homie Quan. And what's so crazy, me and Trav, we definitely have some tea on, a lot of this shit. I know it's regurgitative now, you know what I'm saying? Because so much stuff has come out since he's passed away. But this was some of, some of the stuff from his funeral. So I wanted to scroll through some of this shows going on. I think
we got some video.
Okay. Check that out.
Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right, Rich Homie look like 3,000 right there on that picture on the left. Look at that, like 3,000 right there.
Yeah. I mean, man, we I think, man, and I hate this. Some real street shit fucked up Rich Homie Quan too. Real street shit. Like where a lot of these other niggas have like bullshit. They fuck up their careers, maybe labels, and I know he got into it with his label and he wasn't seeing eye to eye with Think It's a Game. But, we know, obviously, from being down here in Atlanta, that it was a lot deeper than that. I think Rich Homie Quan, after the death of Nut, right? And obviously, Nut is tied up in this whole YSL thing and, they hanging that body on them. But I think after Nut passed away, who is his direct manager and one of his close friends, and that, I think it was most incriminating in the Thug case, right? To me, is that why Rich Homie Quan don't fuck with him at all. Like, it ain't even like, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things that was so abrupt. And remember, it was about the boo and the bay, and he wasn't feeling that. But once that nut situation popped off, it just seemed like they could never come back together and do music again because it was some real street shit involved. And that's what people don't understand about the YFN Lucci situation. Like, these niggas got real street problems. And I think that's why it boiled and went all the way like it did, leading to both of their indictments and stuff like that. And obviously, allegedly, Rich Homie Quan's death, because I wasn't aware that Rich Homie Quan was testifying in this Young Thug trial, that they was going to call him to testify. And, I wasn't aware of all that type of stuff. And, the more information that came out about the drugs and stuff like that, about how they found them, and, it just seems real suspicious. And we called it, me and you talking on the phone. That's the first thing we said. It just, something don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know hardcore drug niggas, right? Niggas who've been doing drugs a long time. Them niggas is built different. You feel me? Rich Homie Quan been fucking around for a long time. He's not a rookie. You know what I'm saying, Trav? He ain't no rookie. He been in this shit for a minute. That's, that's like niggas who smoke blunts, right? If you ain't never smoked certain gas or smoked a certain type of strand, or you ain't no smoker, if you smoke, you'll feel like you dying, nigga. First time I got high, nigga, I think I woke up naked on the motherfucking couch, nigga. That like your first high be a motherfucker. It's just your mind.
Hey, mine wasn't like that though, man. My first high, I actually had my first time really smoking weed, man. A nigga had a crazy experience, man. Like, it was some. I had smoke. We had smoked like 4-5 blunts and rotated with like 5-6 others. It was my first time high school shit.
How did you feel?
I can't really. I don't know if I was that high because, nigga, we probably went to one of the football games or some shit, and we went and picked up some nigga that we was that had moved to the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? He was new to the school. Some big ass black nigga looked like he should have been playing football. You know what I'm saying? Right, nigga, we had to smoke by 4-5 blunt. That's when niggas was getting dub sacks and rolling 5 motherfucking Tampa nuggets out of them bitches. Shout out to motherfucking Tampa motherfucker.
DeadBolt, nigga.
And then check this out. This nigga come around. He had 2 little joints, right? We fired them shits up and put them shits in rotation. And the nigga say, nigga, these is primos, nigga.
Oh shit. That nigga had you hiding on.
Hey, he said, but see, he was like, man, it's opium, nigga. We ain't really, we ended up fucking that nigga up, but I didn't really feel anything, and I didn't feel the high. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't remember doing nothing crazy? You don't remember like kind of floating or nothing?
We went on to the football game, nigga, and had a good ass time. I think we were drinking, nigga. I think back then niggas was drinking
Steel Reserve.
Hell no, nigga. We was
Four
drinking.
Loko?
Nah, nigga, that was way before then, nigga. We was on like nigga quarts of Coors Light and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. So going back on that, right? Would you now say that maybe was some weak ass weed? Because why wasn't you out the box?
Because I didn't know what.
Never had an out of body experience,
but I just didn't know what to expect as far as being high. Now the next time I smoked, I could recognize what it was to be high, my nigga. You feel me? So right, that's all that was. You know what I'm saying? Then back then we were weed, nigga. It wasn't really. You feel me? Niggas one talking about that gas, all this type shit, nigga, all these different names and shit like that. We was just. Nigga, we want some reefer. Nigga, I want some dope, nigga. What a dope at?
Yeah.
And a nigga didn't want shit with too many motherfucking C's in it. If I got some shit with no C's in it, nigga, we had that pressure. You feel me? If it was light green, I remember that popcorn. I remember them popcorn days, nigga. That was the time. I think popcorn was actually around the time. Think about it. Popcorn was around the time of nigga when Cash Money was really hot and bubbling. Nigga was smoking popcorn in. Nigga, that good popcorn meat.
Popcorn meat.
Popcorn, bro.
And then certain times it's just like things that shouldn't have never went away. And I think one of those things is the popcorn meat. That never should have went away. You very rarely can find that shit. Like every now and then, shout out to my nigga Kev. He'll hit me up and be like, yo, I got some good ass popcorn motherfucking meat. And like that has limited seeds. You might out of a quarter sack might find about 4-5 seeds in that bitch, which ain't none. There you go. Hey, Big Kill, what's happening, my nigga? I done talked the nigga up and shit. You feel me?
DJ Kevin Kill, man. Kevin Kill said, what's cracking my nizzles? Oh, we here just chilling, man.
You already know.
Chilling. Yeah, Kel just smoked though. He just smoked. He just. I think he just let Donnie know whenever he got some. They just smoked together. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just a little smoking.
A
A
little
little smoking. Ain't nothing else going on. Oh, we got a couple of comments, man. We got Mika Milan. If I said that right, she dropped the laughing
what's
emoji.
happening?
Meek, what you laughing at?
Man, it's fly.
Tremont said, throw a low-key white Lucha and Quan label out.
Yeah. I agree with you on that, man. Especially
the city. Tremont also said he made the city pick a side.
He definitely did. He definitely made the city pick a side. But what's so crazy? It was a real nigga that went down though. Like the nigga Nut was over, you know, because Young Thug, Sex Money Murder, Nut and them are what the fuck was these niggas? They was a different set of Pyru.
Come on,
yeah, I mean,
Rich
Homie, yeah, Lucci and all them, they a different set of Pyru. Now, Sex Money Murder runs with that's Young Thug and YSL. That's the blood. You know, he say I'm blood. He claims Sex Money Murder, but the nigga Nut is the head. I want to say Fruit. I don't know if it's Fruit Town or it's one of those sets that he like the head of. And when they killed that nigga, you know, it was bloodshed throughout the city, man. There's a lot of bloodshed throughout the city. A lot of niggas died behind that shit. So I think that's why Rich Homie Quan had to kind of fall back and, you know, like the politics of it. That shit wiped him out. I don't think, look, to be honest with you, and Trav, we talked about this when he came out with Flexin', which went #1 when it came out. It was #1, right? Even though he had problems with his label, he was hot enough to where I think somebody at the time, I'm not saying now or later, at that time, somebody would have bought him out that deal. I think, man, it was just some real, the street shit that was really behind that shit, along with the label disputes and shit like that. I think that's what killed Rich Homie Quan's career. But I wasn't aware that he was going to testify or be involved in that Young Thug situation. Could somebody have fleeced my nigga with some drugs and gave that nigga the fanny pack? Absolutely, my nigga. Absolutely. And I personally believe that's what the fuck went on. What made like come on, man? Rich Homie Quan had shit shaking now. That nigga was supposed to be on Wild and Out. That nigga had interviews. If you notice, Rich Homie Quan was getting back in the scene, nigga. He was coming back in the scene. And then all of a sudden, nigga, that makes him want to get higher? No, nigga. If anything, that make him want to sober up and start getting back in his zone because now he about to be back performing a lot and doing all like that. So do I feel a nigga sugar healed, my nigga? Do I feel like a nigga sugar healed, my nigga? You goddamn right I do.
Man,
you goddamn right I do.
It's so weird, my nigga, because I'm gonna jump to something right quick, like which is also obviously local news. Let me pull it up right quick. Like, it's so damn weird because they say Pee Wee Longway was with Rich Homie Quan the day before he passed. Right? They were together. This is what the streets, streets be talking.
Streets talk.
Streets talk. Streets say Pee Wee Longway and Rich Homie Quan, they were kicking it the day before Rich Homie Quan passed.
Okay.
And allegedly, Pee Wee Longway had been hospitalized either that day or either the next day. Either the same day Rich Homie Quan passed or either the next day. And now a couple days later, we see Pee Wee Longway has been jammed up, arrested by the feds in this silent sweep operation that these folks that had going on, which over 101 people got arrested from Georgia to California. More than $200 million worth of drugs, my nigga, that has been found.
I know Pee Wee was doing it like that, my nigga. And you know what's so crazy? Like, Pee Wee don't even come off as a nigga that be moving a lot of weight. Like, he's been consistent. I call Pee Wee Longway real shit, man. That nigga like the trap Gucci man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like Pee Wee Longway would be, I think, the Gucci man before he went commercial. Because Pee Wee, you gotta be an underground nigga to really fuck with Pee Wee. Even though he an artist, he been signed for a while, you still gotta be connected kind of like to the underground to really follow Pee Wee Longway. And the fact that he was moving weight like that,
Now we're not saying it was all Pee Wee's weight because
exactly. Obviously, he was just
he was caught up. He was one of the out of all the people that were arrested, 19 of them were federal cases. He was one of the 19 that got arrested by the feds.
Oh, okay.
So it's a lot of shit tied up, man. A lot of motherfuckers. They did most of the arrests in my hometown in Columbus, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, they arrested some motherfuckers on a farm in Cali, nigga. That's where they found the 55,000 pounds of marijuana. That was the bulk of the shit. But then, nigga, they found like 7 keys of the fence.
Get the motherfucking
moment. I'm going to tell you now, boy. That fence,
small chronic break.
Well, you had 7 bricks of whatever this organization is. Y'all got caught with 7 bricks of fentanyl. That don't look good at all. Period. You don't want that. For me personally, I don't think you don't want no fent or no meth on your charges.
Or no heroin.
I mean, you know, I don't know. Heroin ain't as serious as the fent and the meth. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't affect the same.
You up. It's still going to get you a lot of time, obviously. Them is the top 3. Fentanyl, meth, and heroin are the top 3 you don't want to get caught with.
Hold on, Pure Lavish, man. Shout out to Pure Lavish. She in the building. Pure Lavish said Global Dallas TV said he was hospitalized. Pee Wee went online and stated he was fine and it was a lie. Okay. So that's why I said allegedly. That's why I always use the word allegedly because it's nothing that I can prove. But you know, being here in Metro Atlanta and being we hear certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Through what niggas call it. You feel me?
Street violence.
You know what I'm saying? Through the street. So
street
you know how it is, man. Then the way that his rich homie whole death occurred, you know, he just went to sleep on the sofa and man didn't wake up. You know what I'm saying? His old lady even saw the nigga on the sofa. I don't know. Did they say she shook him or something? He didn't get up or something. I don't even know. But she was in and out the house and the nigga was still on the couch. But obviously, she felt like he was on the couch too long. That's when she found out the nigga was dead.
Exactly. Now, I think, man, like I said, when you digesting drugs, obviously, man, it's a chance, man, that this can happen. So it doesn't eliminate all realm of it was just an overdose, right? But the fact, like I said, man, I call it the Sugar Hill, right? Because we watch Sugar Hill. For y'all who haven't watched Sugar Hill, go check that shit out. One of Wesley Snipes' better movies. But Sugar Hill, you remember the Pops, man? That nigga was going in on that dog food when he gave him a bad batch. When he gave him that batch, it was like, all right, it ain't cut, it ain't nothing. This batch is meant to kill him. And what did it do? It killed him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That I think they switched up his drugs. You know what I'm saying? One thing about a nigga, man, who go in, like how, you know, Rich Homie, you go in and you partake on those type of things, the pills, the Molly, the Coke. You know what I'm saying? If you're fucking with the dog food, whatever your choice of drug is outside of weed. And I think it's more so about to start getting with the weed because they tampering with the bud like a motherfucker right now. So I think the bud need to be included in that now too. But those main things I was talking about, those are things that, you know what I'm saying, niggas usually try to stick to consistent people with those. You know, Rich Homie Quan got a couple dollars. He ain't got to go to the street and just fuck with anybody. Like he ain't gotta fuck with everybody. He ain't gotta just say, well, man, shit, I'm on a hunt, nigga. I just gotta go fuck with a nigga. Whoever got it, nigga, I'm fucking with him. He ain't gotta do that. His connect always got it. You feel what I'm saying? Because he ain't fucking. I'm pretty sure, nigga, he from the city. You know, you tapped in. I'm pretty sure he ain't fucking with the underling. You feel what I'm saying? So I just think the nigga got Sugar Hill. The nigga got Michael Jackson. Whatever you want to call it, bro. I think that's what it was. And now finding out that he had something, you know, he was going to be getting involved with this Young Thug trial in some type of way. And the information that he knows, I mean, could that have been a reason? I don't know. And I think, you know, also getting into the Pee Wee long way before we keep it moving real quick. I think with Pee Wee, you know, like shit, man, what y'all niggas expect? That nigga wasn't selling records, nigga. And like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This go back, and nobody wanted to talk about this shit. This shit like the elephant in the room. You niggas that let CDs go away and went straight to streaming. This is why niggas like Longway still gotta be in the street. If niggas was still able to sell CDs out their trunk, Longway wouldn't have to be in the streets like that, bro. Because niggas would fuck with that nigga. It's just the streams don't add up. Think about it, nigga. If the nigga got like 40,000 niggas in the Georgia area that fuck with him, like nigga that fuck with Long Way all throughout Georgia, they can all listen to his shit and it ain't gonna get the nigga $100 on a streaming platform. But if all 40,000 niggas went and bought his CD for $10 a pop, then we talking, right? Now it's 400,000. You feel what I'm saying? So it's to me, man. I just think, man, losing the CDs, man, and going to this streaming shit for convenience or whatever y'all want to call it has now fucked up the entrepreneur game when it comes to music. You'll never have another Master P. You'll never have a early Gucci Man. That's why niggas don't do mixtapes. Because remember, back in the day when mixtapes was dropping, nigga, motherfuckers was selling them bitches, nigga. Even if it was for $2-3. You buying mixtapes and shit like that. And you putting them in your car. Like niggas, it was a lane for that shit. You know, it's no lane for the music. The music game, the DVD game has died. So now these niggas got to stay in the street. These niggas got to fuck with the drugs. And I think in 2024, man, with all the surveillance they got, bro, I think they know who. I think the feds are at the point now where they know everybody who sell dope, and they just roll it out once a year just to keep it fresh. I think if the feds really wanted to knock it and just sweep, they could sweep everybody. Ain't wouldn't be no drug dealers on the street. Nowhere around in the United States, nigga. I think they know every nigga who's making some bread. They know. And I think they just roll it out, you know, year by year just to keep shit fresh, man. You know, have something to do. But I think they, you know, niggas like this is moving this much weight. Man, it's like, man, come on, man. It's too many pieces. It's too many. Like, once you start getting into millions of dollars and you want to, you know, be in the $1 million range of selling dope and shit like that, nigga, you dealing with too many people at that point. I think the only niggas who get by fucking around with the dope and shit like that is niggas that want to keep it simple. You cool with being $100,000 nigga. Like, you know, like $100,000 rotation nigga. When you want to be that Tony Montana, nigga, say hello to my little friend. And that's that little ass bunk in that fucking jail that you gonna be in, nigga. Like real shit. Like that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta stay local. When you try to go international with this shit, and look, shout out to Long Way, because I would have never known that he was involved or tapped into this type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of had a feeling that he fucked around, but at the same time, I didn't think he was on this type of time. So I can't say that he was boasting, bragging, doing all this type of shit. No. But when you want to be $1 million dope boy, my nigga, it's too many niggas that are wrapped up into that shit. And you got to say, like a motherfucking, like whatever, right? Fucking 1 out of 3 niggas is tapped by the feds, nigga. 1 out of every 3 niggas in the game are tapped by the feds. Like, you know, niggas is, they putting them back on the street, giving them packs, giving them jewelry kits, giving them cars, and niggas is motherfucking taking down squadrons. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? Especially here in Atlanta, man. And especially now, I think it's very easy to take down niggas because it's all about the bucks now. All you got to do is have some jewelry, have you a nice car, you know what I'm saying? Pull out the red key. I ain't got mine right here, but pull out the red keys. Motherfucker have a couple of dollars. Niggas gonna fuck with you. So it don't, like back in the day, nigga didn't really, you know, it was like, oh man, you had too much money. A nigga might think you the feds. Now niggas just think, oh man, shit, nigga having it. I want to be around. I want to be down. Nigga like Brandy and shit in this motherfucking trap. Nigga want to be down. Feel me? But man, shout out to Long Way, man. I hope he beat this shit, bro. I don't think he is, but you know, feds get you, it's over with. But hopefully he get light. You know, hopefully he wasn't too involved and he could see the daylight again. You feel me? And you know, shout out to Rich Homie, man. May he rest in peace. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I know we really didn't speak on it at all last show. I apologize. Tremont, you already know you one of our loyalists. You supposed to say something like, y'all ain't hitting on that Rich Homie Quan. You know where, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to let us know something. Because I definitely was supposed to spit on that. But apologize we didn't get to that, man. But shout out to the Long Way. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Rich and the whole thing, man. Two real dudes. I can't lie. This next situation, man, as we wrap up, you know, going into Georgia news, and then we're going to get into everything else right here. I really thought this was an innovative fucking idea. Just real quick tap on this shit, Trav. I just want to hear your opinion on this shit. Like, coming from the days when we came from, man, niggas is laundry mat kings, shit like that. Do you think this would have been a great idea, especially in our era, to have this going on?
Yeah, because that's gonna be state funded. Yeah.
State funded.
Yeah, that's gonna be state funded. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, man. Yeah.
Shout out to the Georgia Tech students, man, who created a mobile laundry bus for Atlanta homeless. Shout out to y'all, man. Way to innovate. You know, I think we got some video of this shit, man. Like them doing this. It's like a mobile joint. Boom, you get on a motherfucker, bam. They got everything for you. They got everything for you.
DeadBolt, nigga.
Y'all make sure y'all fuck around, man. Y'all ever need a wash, man? You know, shit, I know some homeless people, but fuck it. You might need your clothes washed. You down there, you spill something on your drink, man. You see that shit in front of the club or something, man? Hey, get to it.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all right right there.
You like that, Trev?
Yeah.
Mobile motherfucking laundry.
Yeah, shout out to bro, man, for helping the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it, and you'll get, when you want to do things like this that'll give back, the state will definitely fund you. They'll put the money behind you if you come up with a good idea.
And you know what's so crazy, man? You know, Atlanta's homeless problem is going through the roof now. So I think anything to accommodate the homeless because of cost of living and just opportunities, right? Like, you know, at the end of the day, a person, I know people say, well, you can get a job and you shouldn't be. Listen, if everybody can't get a job that pays to have an apartment or pays to have a house, right? Like, think about it. If a nigga go to a fast food restaurant and he work and he making $10 an hour, 9 times out of 10, if he ain't got a roommate, how the fuck he gonna afford, you know, to move in somewhere? You know what I'm saying? You better off homeless working that motherfucking job, stacking your paper. You know what I mean? And most motherfuckers don't want to slave and work 2-3 jobs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just to motherfucking have a roof over their head. So it's good that, I think this is real good because they don't have shit to wash their clothes. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about homeless that you associate with homeless people is they funky as fuck, right? Like, that's one thing that you would associate with a homeless person. Like, oh man, they smell, they clothes smell. So the fact that they can get and have fresh clothes and be fresh, you know what I'm saying, while they out there trying to get to the next phase of life, man, I commend these young brothers, man. Salute. Next thing though, man, Trav, I think this shit is crazy. And women, y'all need to watch, you know, like, a lot of niggas can't move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get that out there. A lot of niggas cannot move on. And if you've identified that your nigga that you want to make your ex nigga can't move on, Trav, you might not agree with it. I don't think nobody, but I'm gonna tell you, I personally think, nigga, you need to stay with him because shit, it's better than your motherfucking life being canceled. You know what I'm saying? A Georgia mother is killed in a domestic dispute outside of the courthouse, Trav. You feel me? Outside of the motherfucking courthouse. Now, let me ask you, Trav. Can I ask you a question? Do you think that's probably one of the safest spots that somebody can be when they trying to stay alive?
No, not in Georgia. Yeah, boy, we all know who Brian Nichols is.
Right, child, shit, Brian Nichols,
Georgia, boy.
That's like the 20th-year anniversary of this nigga. This nigga did that shit. I first moved down to that bitch. Damn, that's been a minute ago. But I typically, a courthouse, when you're around police and deputies and everything else, right, it's supposed to be a safe environment. Trav, we got some, you know, what's the story behind
it's some
audio.
It is. I do see a little muted speaker. Let's see what we got going on.
Cry for help. He was a very controlling, manipulating man, but no one hears you. We just knew how dangerous he was. Crystal Evans just divorced her husband last week. In court, a friend asked if Crystal could get escorted to her car. They did not send anyone out. She walked out by herself and he shot her multiple times, killing her. A lot of people placing the blame on the courthouse staff and police.
They did nothing.
But this Georgia sheriff is making waves on social media. What he said about the victim and her family that has the small town outraged. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. They've known each other for decades. Tom Mallory and Crystal Evans, they met when they were kids in the small town of Griffin, Georgia, which is about an hour south of Atlanta. They were married for over 20 years, even started a contracting company together, but life was not always easy, especially for Crystal, who just recently went on social media pleading with the public and her followers to pay attention to what her estranged husband was doing to her, all while she was waiting for the courts to grant her a protective order. She was granted that protective order on September 11th, but 2 days later, she was dead. When you cry for help,
He was a very controlling, manipulating man.
but no one hears you.
We just knew how dangerous he was.
You know, I think like this, man. Like, of course, her friends is gonna, you know, well, obviously the nigga killed her, so let me take what I'm about to say back. The nigga killed her, so I definitely gotta agree with what she said. Like, for real, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yes, he probably was all that because he did what he did, but you know, I think, man, when you're together with somebody for that long, man, 20 motherfucking years. That nigga probably felt like he owned you after 20 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know if they had kids together or whatever. I don't think they mentioned them, but I'm pretty sure I would think they probably had some type of children or something. But you know, when you're with somebody that long and then you file for a divorce and then you're leaving him, and you know, in this new era, you know, you trying to get back in the streets, you trying to have a hot girl summer, you know, and I just don't know. Like, if you sense that your nigga got crazy tendencies, I don't know, man, if this is worth leaving the nigga, because you chose the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you chose the nigga. So if you chose the nigga, like, for better or worse, ain't that what that shit say, Trav?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like you like, I just don't think it's worth it. Was it worth it for her to leave? I think if she had the ultimatum, like if somebody could have told her, like, look, if you leave this man, he's gonna kill you. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's gonna kill you. You feel what I'm saying? I think she probably would have stayed. I think she would have just chose the latter. And it looks like, you know, he has a look, because she's an attractive woman. Got nice. You could tell that's her real hair, the whole nine, right? Like, so he has that look. Like, nigga, I wish you would fuck with mine. But I'm pretty sure that she probably wanted a divorce because she wasn't getting treated right at home. Obviously, you know, they got businesses together and shit like that. He probably had a couple dollars, might have had a mistress on the side. Who knows? But the fact that you tried to leave the nigga, I think that's what I think that made the nigga flip out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think none of this stuff is like random. I think women know that they dealing with a crazy motherfucker. I think they know that they dealing with a crazy motherfucker. Like, you know, even as you're going through the breakup process, you're seeing the eyes change. Like, you're seeing his eyes bead up, like sweat, like a fucking raindrop. You feel what I'm saying? You seeing it. So if you know, like, yo, man, this nigga might be on some other shit, I think you might need to reconsider somehow. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a nigga that's willing to kill you, he don't give a fuck about no restraining order. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, why would he give a fuck about a restraining order, the cops, or anything, when 9 times out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, him killing you, he's getting away with it. I mean, my bad, he's going to jail behind. He's willing to go to jail. He knows that him killing you, he's going to end up going to jail. So if he feels that way, and most niggas probably know, like, I ain't going to get away with this shit, then do you think he gives a fuck about a restraining order or anything that the law would do? Because all they're going to do is say, put a restraining order on him. You know, stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to lock him up because you feel that he might be on some bullshit with you. They're not going to do that. They're going to say, get a restraining order. But I think a nigga that's willing to kill you, he don't give a fuck about no goddamn restraining order. Because he like, niggas, I'm going to jail. They're going to have to restrain me. I'm going to jail. What you gotta say about that shit, Trav, man? What you thinking?
Nothing for real. I mean, it's sad. It's fucked up. That's it. Excuse my language. Yeah, that's it.
How do you think that this could have been prevented?
I don't think it could have been prevented unless she would have just left and went somewhere else or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, eventually you would have had to get a divorce, right? And isn't it like it couldn't have been a way that he looked up where she was getting a divorce and went and found her?
He got a filter. See, don't trust women. Y'all got to stop trusting niggas that take pictures with filters. Like,
that nigga had a filter, didn't he?
On that first picture, it looked like he would have one that was taking the picture of them too. He done put the whole beauty filter on them all. You feel me? You can't something wrong with him. For real.
Facts.
Hey, man,
God bless her, man, and the family, man. If she got kids, God bless the kids. I mean, it's just a sad thing, but that's my advice to the situation, ladies. If you got a crazy nigga and you know this nigga is crazy, like you know this nigga crazy as fuck, you best off staying with that nigga. I wouldn't motherfucking leave. I ain't leaving no. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I get with a chick, motherfucker, and she crazy the motherfucker. Like I know nigga, she gonna motherfucker. Nigga, I'm staying with her, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. I watch Misery. I've seen different movies. I've seen A Thin Line Between Love and
Hey,
Hate.
boy, Miss Shadow one. Hey, goddamn, what her name was in Misery? I forgot her name.
Yeah. I've seen
Kathy Bates.
Yeah. I've seen different movies, man. You know, I know how a crazy scoring woman to get. So if you with fellas, if you with a crazy chick and you know she ain't going, you might want to motherfucker stay put, my nigga. Real shit, real rap, nigga. Stay put.
Annie Wilkes, that was her name in Misery. Annie Wilkes.
Nigga,
yeah.
she ain't fucking around.
You know what? You know how some movies be just right quick. Like, you know how some movies you like, man, don't remake them. I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of Misery, bro.
Man, the way she did that nigga ankles, nigga, I don't want to see that shit no more. Nigga, that shit, nigga, like, come on, man.
It'd be worse now with how technology is, but it'd be way, way more grotesque.
Listen, I don't want to see none of that shit. And fellas, that's what I'm saying. If you got a crazy, you better stay put. Ladies, if you got a crazy nigga, you better stay put. Trav, man, before we get out into the main event, right? You know what I'm saying? Last thing we want to talk about this right here. What do you feel about this tell-all book that's about to get ready to drop? I feel it's so crazy that it's about to get ready to drop the same time Diddy about to get ready to drop some names. We about to get
hold on right quick. Like Pure Lavish said, it was the fact she actually tried to leave and he snapped.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but let me ask you this, and Pure Lavish, you can answer the question if you want. Do women know that their nigga is crazy before the inevitable happens? It ain't even got to be this severe that he kills you, but you know, say he puts his hands on you or he does something real, just, you know, out of character. Do y'all know that a nigga got those type of symptoms before, or you kind of shocked like everybody else who hearing the story?
She did. Hold on. She said, yeah, we seen signs.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, a lot of women will say, oh, that nigga just toxic. That's the new word for crazy now. That nigga toxic. But really, that nigga crazy, and you might want to reevaluate yourself on leaving him. Because I'm going to tell you something. You try to come motherfucking date me, and you got a crazy motherfucking ex, I don't listen. Because we ain't about to be a motherfucking, this ain't about to be some old stupid shit. Because you see me on motherfucking camera. You know how they go through the story, and they telling the story, Trav, and then they say, so-and-so, and then so-and-so, just look at my face, nigga. Hell no, that's what I'm gonna be looking like.
Pure Lavish said, I also think people be oblivious and think they don't have the capacity to do such thing. Yeah, sometimes I agree. Sometimes people don't think that a person would do something to them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree on that part too. I think some people, but we can't be naive. We didn't watch too many First 48s. We didn't watch too many true crime stories. They got My Crazy Ex on fucking Netflix or one of them motherfuckers. It's too much of that shit going around.
You know what be crazy, my nigga? Women, y'all had to be women. I'm gonna look into the camera, man, because women, y'all gotta be careful with the men who be quick to give you some, pay your bills, lead with their money. Because if you leave their ass and they done broke all that bread with you,
DeadBolt, nigga.
Yeah, man. You fuck around, be on the news, man. Nigga be in their feelings. I done spent all their bread on shoulder, and she want to do me like that. Man, you fuck around and be in the box somewhere, man. Y'all got to be careful with that shit.
That's what I'm saying, because when a nigga spend money on you, he feel like that you his property, though, for real.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he feel like you his property. Like, nigga, if I'm spending bread, I'm paying bills and shit like that, I can tell you, trust and believe, niggas believe that you are a part of the property.
Hey, look,
fucking open up his investment portfolio, he got your name in that motherfucker.
Look, for the brothers, you got to give certain chicks, you can't just get on the supreme rod. You can't do that with all women. You got to smash chicks differently. You know what I'm saying? You got to gauge how the fuck they is first. You come in and put that goddamn that rod on their ass, boy. Bust their ass up. But they be done went crazy on you. Next thing you know, you their boyfriend. Then you just met her 2 days ago. But you done rod her out, though. You done drug her. 3D'd her ass. You feel me? She probably done had that experience before, but now it's some brand new shit. Now she got new penis. You done start the whole rod in her, my nigga, and done drug her. Now she in love with you. You feel me? You can't always do that, my boy. Trying to show out. Talking about, yeah, I'm goddamn take this. You can't do that, bro. Next thing you know, nigga, this bitch fucking your car up and all kind of shit. You can't even maneuver how you want to maneuver. It's certain shit you can't do, bro. You know that shit, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Like Pure Lavish said she agreed. Then she dropped the 100. Like you can't. But sometimes you gotta give a bitch an inch at a time or something like that. You feel me? Like you can't be putting your tongue on a motherfucker butthole but the first night, boy, and all that. You can't do that. Turn a motherfucker out. Have a freak off. What the motherfucker didn't expect they had to act right.
You got a goddamn freak off in this bitch. You got a goddamn freak off in this bitch.
But I do know we want to perform, especially that first time. We want to go and put that motherfucking pressure down on y'all ass. But you gotta know how to you just gotta know how to just hit her with half of it or something. You feel me? Something like that.
DeadBolt, nigga.
For sure. Let's pull up this thing, bro, man, about this tell-all real quick, man, before we get into Gotta pull up this shit, man. I can't believe this shit about to drop. I think this shit long overdue, though. I think it's long overdue.
What we got, dog? And now we got audio. Let me go.
Tell-all book. Yeah, we got some audio.
Y'all hear about that book that's about to come out? It's called Ladies of Leisure. It's the game. It's a memoir. D-Real 304s was giving you the tea. But word is, D-Hoes live in Atlanta. But this is some real shit. One of them about they got dang how they how they get out there and marry them Africans to get that bag. Stealing, scamming, everything. Don't miss this book when it come out. I'm gonna keep you updated because they just let me read a part of it. I'm already hooked. I ain't read in years, but baby, reading is fundamental. I'm finna start reading. Y'all hear about that book that about to come out? It's
Now, I ain't heard about that motherfucking book about to come out.
Other than on her ass, I heard it from her. Shit, I ain't heard about them. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that motherfucking book about to come out. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. The ladies in Atlanta know the tea.
And yeah, they do.
That's a lot of you niggas. A lot of you niggas. Y'all done did something strange. Yeah. Very strange.
Piece of chain for a piece of chain.
Chain for a piece of chain.
Chain for a piece of chain.
That's what they did. And when you deal in that space with so many different women, you already know, like, I will be. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. DeadBolt ATL gonna be reviewing this book because obviously this like she said, these ladies out of Atlanta. So I think we need to probably review this, and we're going to come back on this, because I'm telling you, I already know. Listen, I want to know this. I'm going to tell you something. With this book need to come out before the Diddy list come out. Because the Diddy list come out first, I think it's going to be like, it's going to coincide. It's going to take the flavor away. Whoever dropping this book, y'all better push y'all motherfucking release date up. We got to review this shit before we review that Diddy.
Yeah, but I think this book is really about the lengths women go to really be with the scammers and live that lifestyle of the scamming niggas. They finna this book right here really talking about the scam life in Atlanta, Georgia, and how many people are actually involved in that. Because some of our favorite people in Atlanta, Georgia, are definitely involved in the scam life. That's probably had some of your information.
It's a lot of scamming. It's a lot of fingers in the booty. I heard this supposed to be in this book. A lot of fingers in the booty.
Oh, it probably is. I believe fingers in the booty and scamming go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you scam and then you fucking around and
scam and you get wet. You scam and you get wet. That's what you do. You scam and you get wet.
It's some real salsa about it, man.
Saucy Chantel.
That shit crazy, man. I hate this. I can't stand seeing that nigga, man, on nothing. Right, for real, man.
I ain't trying to take you to that space.
Like, man, somebody goddamn put a grenade in that nigga mouth.
Yes.
For real. Go on, get him up out of Get him up out of here, man.
That nigga, but listen, come to find out, that nigga was touched when he was young.
Yeah, that ain't no excuse.
That ain't no motherfucking excuse. But that just let you know, 95% of you niggas wasn't born that way. You niggas was touched that way. So what you need to do is out the nigga you touch. You need to be a form where you can beat that nigga up and you can do something to that nigga and that shit get resolved off top, nigga. But listen, DeadBolt, ATL, man, all the hip hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy, man. We about to jam the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? This first thing, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to warm it up before we get to that point, man, because I know y'all want to hear the sauce, because I'll see what the thumbnail is. But this right here, man, we've been hearing this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying, Trav? We've been hearing this shit for a long time. Now, you know, Michael represents our era, right? Like, Michael's our era. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. He's our era. You know what I'm saying? So we a little biased. I ain't gonna hold you. But y'all agree with Mario shares his thoughts on what Tank says. Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson. I don't even know, man. God bless the dead. But let's hear what Mario had to say about this shit, man.
DeadBolt, nigga.
Went viral recently because he said that Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson. Do you agree, or do you feel like he was doing too much?
No, I think that they both are special in their own right. You know, when we're speaking about art, like art during that time is a lot different from this time. CB is the greatest at what he does. Like I feel like CB is one of the most prolific performers to ever touch the stage in our generation. Like, there's no question about that. You know, but I don't know if like comparing it to Mike it's just a different time. I feel like CB, like, he can right now just bust out, start dancing, correct, like going crazy. But Mike, he had a formula like that was a little bit different. You know, he studied, you know, a lot of other people before him too. So they both great. Like, I don't know. It's like to even put that comparison together is amazing. So that just goes to show you how great they both are. Yeah.
I love that. Tank went viral recently.
I mean, listen, I mean, that's a way to, you know, kind of skate past the situation. But listen, the student can't never be better than the teacher.
I disagree with you on that.
Let me finish. Let me rock.
I just wanted to say that. I disagree.
Oh, I'm glad you threw that up, motherfucker, before I even finished. But what I was about to say was CB is obviously a student of Michael Jackson, right? We can all admit that. CB, I will give the dance moves to, right? When it comes to the dancing, I think that he took it to another level. Mike wasn't moving like that. Like, even though Mike had the moonwalk, which is still some shit I don't know how niggas can really do. Still never could do that. Always tried, but I wasn't successful. But the nigga did the motherfucking moonwalk. You know what I mean? So that's his staple, right? Staple right there. CB, I think, perfected the whole dance thing. Like, you know, it took it to a whole level. But song for song, shut up. Ain't shit else to talk about. Ain't shit else to talk about. Mike catalog is better than CB's. It's better than CB's. Both of them got writers, right? So we can't say, well, CB write music, motherfucking Mike don't write the music. Nah, both of them got writers. But when it comes to songs and the angelic voice, come on, man. Put some respect on Mike's name. You gotta
put some comment right quick. Like Tremont said, Chris Brown was more flexible at dancing. That's about it. But MJ had songs that touched the world. Absolutely no comparison.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Let me give you the woo. Gotta give you that, man. Gotta give you that on that one because you hit it right. I didn't even read your comment before I went into what I was saying. We thinking on the same, Tremont. Great minds think alike, brother. That's what I'm saying. CB had the dance moves. You know what I'm saying? Because he obviously watched the teacher wax on and wax the fuck off. You feel me? Like he was able to do that. So that's why he perfected a lot of that shit. But you can't never outdo the teacher because nothing new is under the sun. If you moonwalk, nigga, you moonwalking after Mike, nigga. Mike did that shit first. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't, that's what I mean by you can't never outdo the teacher. The nigga that taught you the moves, the nigga that you study, you might have perfected certain things and shit like that. But the origin and the basis of this particular move, dance move or whatever, you can't never outdo the nigga who taught you how to do it.
I disagree with you on that.
Okay, go ahead, elaborate, man. I'm gonna let you cook.
You ever seen Kill Bill?
Yeah, I'm vague on it though. Go ahead.
I remember she had to go back and didn't who killed the teacher? Did she or did the dude that she was killing? Somebody killed the teacher.
I think the student killed the teacher.
Yeah, so I think, but you know that might not be a good comparison though. But a lot of times, I just when people say that, I go back to shit like kung fu flicks and shit, where obviously the student learned from the teacher and just became way better than what the teacher was, and that's actually what's supposed to happen. If I teach you something, I expect you to be a lot better than me at the shit. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That goes for a thing about the MCs we got. Think about some of the niggas we got in the game that really, really, really can rap, my boy. We ain't talking about popularity. We talking about niggas that can really rap. A lot of them niggas, my nigga, and they learn from their elders. They studied from people before them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we consider Wayne to be a GOAT. Shit, Wayne learned from niggas like Jay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when it comes to that comparison, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. Michael Jackson and Chris Brown, you know, Mike, nigga, is Mike. Don't even get that shit twisted. You feel me? That's Mike. Put some respect on Mike motherfucking name. But Chris Brown, you know, Chris Brown, nigga, that's doing his things for the new generation, bro. And right now, ain't nobody really for Chris Brown's generation. It ain't really nobody touching him. Period. There's nobody comes close to that nigga.
So, do you think that Chris Brown? So that's what I'm saying. Do you think it's an insult to then compare Chris Brown to Michael Jackson?
No,
like it's not an insult. So that's what I'm saying. So who do you feel? Because I listen to Chris Brown music. I'm not a current listener, I can say, but I think
if I would compare the two, I'm gonna have to go with Mike because that's who I grew up off Mike. Nigga, I still play Mike to this day, but I like Chris Brown also. Nigga, is Chris Brown way more innovative as far as dancing and performing? Absolutely, my nigga. Because a lot of time Mike just used to do the little half break dance and shit and then moonwalk. Mike had got to that point. You know what I'm saying? But Mike was so dope because we had never seen that though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We had never seen that. Obviously, we have seen Mike in fully choreographed dance routines. You know, Mike a legend. Mike is a cultural icon. We can't even put nobody above that nigga for real.
Plus, Chris Brown never did a Thriller. He ain't never did a fucking Thriller. Like he ain't never did what Mike did.
I don't think he should have though.
Like, what do you mean? Like he could have done a musical like how Mike did.
Listen what I just said. And we just got her in the comment, nigga. MJ is a icon, bro. You can't even put it. There's nobody that you can really put above him, my nigga, because he started everything.
This has been an ongoing topic, though. What we're talking about with Chris Brown and motherfucking Mike, this niggas going with that. Niggas running with this shit.
Look, pure lavish. That's the same thing I just said. Chris Brown is doing it for this generation. You can't. It's a hard. You can't necessarily compare them. If I'm gonna compare them to, I'm gonna compare Chris Brown to Usher, and I'm gonna goddamn give Chris Brown the upper hand on Usher. I fuck with Usher the long way, but man, nigga, I ain't doing. Nigga, Chris Brown goddamn that nigga different beast out there on that cocaine, my boy. You feel me?
And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Now, obviously, Mike, passed away allegedly off, prescriptions and shit like that. But I think what's fucked Chris Brown career up is Chris Brown, gang affiliation. Obviously, he's
all
deep
that shit, my
Pyru shit, fucking, and just all the other shit. Like Chris Brown was really on a real high trajectory.
And look, they say he a real stamp Pyru nigga. But
yeah.
They say he a real. They said that nigga came to LA, nigga, and got the official stamp.
Yeah, went down.
Niggas exactly in the hood, nigga. Like they like he a real blood. But the motherfuckers who said that, they said, man, they felt like he shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Right quick, like we got a couple comments, man. Kevin Kale said the teacher not gonna teach the student everything. He should though, and if he don't, that means he hating on the student.
Wax on, wax off.
But that's a hate though.
Could have never beat Mr. Miyagi.
That's the teacher that you gotta
never beat Mr. Miyagi. Nigga.
That's the teacher that you gotta take out though. Oh, you ain't want to teach me everything, fucking hater. You got pow. You got to go and pap them on out.
Yeah.
Like, because you knew I was gonna be better than you, so you held things from me. Got to go and get them on up out of here, man.
Because listen, man, even Rocky didn't teach Tommy every motherfucking thing, right? He didn't teach that nigga them gut blows, nigga, that he was hitting that nigga with to come back. Because you know what? What happened? Tommy turned on that nigga. You can't never teach the motherfucking student every motherfucking thing, bro.
Kevin Kale said, same way kids now think LeBron is better than Jordan.
Yeah, but
do they really though?
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something though, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you. And you know what? We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that for another episode because if I bleed that, it's really taken away from our content. But you know what? We're gonna elaborate on that one for you, Kev. We're gonna elaborate on that one. We're gonna bring you on. We're gonna bring motherfuckers on who really want to talk about that. But we definitely gonna talk about
it. Kev said he was toast after that Rihanna incident. He down sure was.
Yeah, he was toast
holding on to that shit.
He ain't had no corporate deals or nothing. And that's why I salute Chris Brown because he's been able to still be relevant, even though corporate has never fucked with him since then. And I thought he was on an upward trajectory. You know, he did Taken. You know, I think once he did that movie, I think his acting career was on the rise. You ain't seen him in nothing really since then. You know, yeah. I mean, but to say that he's Mike, I think Chris Brown wouldn't even tell you that because the student ain't never going, you know what I'm saying? Especially he ain't never really officially get handed that stamp from Mike because Mike passed away early. You know what I'm saying? Now, who knows if Mike would have motherfucking really, you know what I'm saying, stamped him if he was still alive right now. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I stamped Chris Brown. He, you know, woo. I don't know. Mike might not have been with that shit.
Chris, I don't believe that. I believe Mike would have looked at that nigga and be like, "Boy, I ain't doing none of that shit he doing. I'm not flying across the motherfucking sky and all that shit." Mike would have been like, "Man, hey, peace to you, my brother. Do what you do."
You know, Mike
would have saluted that nigga like, "Man, I'm not doing that shit at 60 years old."
He definitely would have fucked with Chris Brown.
He would have fucked with Chris Brown, bro.
Fuck with him, man. So, man, okay. So next thing, man. Now I want to know. Is it fucking 2024 or are we living in a motherfucking past, bro? Because this shit right here, bro, you know what I'm saying? Get the screen together. This shit right here is, I think, crazier than, you know what I'm saying? That they live on a whole different type of motherfucking calendar, bro. The fact that we are, you know what I'm saying, like in 2024, Ethiopians, New Year, their calendar, they celebrating 2017. My bad, 2017. Now, for y'all who ain't hip to the calendars, I don't know what theirs is called. I think ours is called the Gregorian calendar or whatever the case may be. This shit got us all fucked up. So we might be on like a different timeline. I think Ethiopia is on the right fucking timeline, my bro. Real talk. I think they're on the real timeline. They get like, you know what I'm saying? Because time moving too fucking quick for us. They back in 2017, nigga. I wish we can go back to 2017. Like, I want to go to Ethiopia, nigga, and go back to 2017. Nigga, how about that, nigga?
Well, it has something to do with how they tell time and how they count the days and the
they're on a whole different walk.
Yeah, but you know, also, I don't know if you know. A lot of people don't know. Ethiopia, my nigga, might be the only country, is one of the only countries, or the only country, my nigga, where white people could not take over. They lost. They defeated colonization, my nigga. They will never colonize. They do have some white people in Ethiopia, but Ethiopians, I know, bro, they say the motherfucker look strange. One or two here and there, but they barely see him. They didn't really see him until they came to the United States or until they traveled to other countries in Africa. But Ethiopia, though, no. They ain't been with the bullshit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is crazy. Yeah, man. Shout out to motherfucking Ethiopia, man. Living on the right.
See, I work with some Ethiopians, my nigga. I could ask them, and they could verify this shit for me.
No, I've been knew about this shit. Like, we just brought it to the attention because it went viral because it's their new year. I knew that they were living in the past and shit like that. What's that one song? Living in the past. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers didn't think I had that note, nigga. Motherfuckers
living in the past for real, though.
You know what I'm saying? $sign DeadBolt, nigga, drop that motherfucking shit. What I was gonna say, but yeah, Ethiopia, man. Shout out to them, man. I think they living on the true time. That's why our shit moving too quick. That's why every 30 days feel like every 15 days in this motherfucker. Period. That's my belief. You know what I'm saying? I'm sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them, man. They partying like it's 1999. All right, Trav, let's pull that down. Let's motherfucking get to the motherfucking chicken real quick, man. Let's get to the meat and potatoes what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, for y'all who do not know and y'all been living under a motherfucking rock. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the content, bro, because we dropping content. We done went an hour in before we even got to the motherfucking main topic of this bitch. And the feds have confirmed the freak offs. But for y'all who've been living under a rock, you know, Diddy with the key no longer to New York City has now been indicted by the federales, man. And they finally then brought him in. And, you know, we got some clips, obviously, man. We got them speaking right here on what they done found in the freak offs and shit like that. Trash, should we start with that one, or which one should we start with? Like, is this a good one to start with? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna play this right here, right quick.
Play that right there. Okay, cool.
They also seized evidence of the freak offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether. They also seized evidence of the freak.
Oh, this ain't even the real joint, though. Hold on, let me pull up the joint that I had sent to you the other day, yesterday or some shit. I gotta try to find. Yeah, I got it right here. I got it right here. Let's look at this one right here.
The indictment alleges that Combs abused.
Oh shit! Right.
The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned.
Go ahead, out.
I was listening. Shit, you cut it off.
I thought it repeated.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I think it repeated. Yeah.
Okay, we'll pull that down real quick. I sent a new picture so you could have that picture up so people know what's going on in the joint, this joint, and or whatever. But I mean,
let's say unavailable.
Okay, wait a minute, real quick. Let's get that shit pulled up. You able to see it?
No, it's probably from no, I say it's probably from a private page that you follow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I won't be able to pull that up.
You won't be able to pull that one up?
No.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get this one right here. We can get this on the screen right here as we talking. You know, but you know, the situation, man, I think is getting real crazy. It's gotten crazy with Diddy. But my thing was, you know, we was always waiting for the ball to drop. Like, all right, y'all got all this evidence. Y'all done raided his homes. Why all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all want to go ahead and make the arrest. And I find it real crazy, like all the stuff that he got, you know, caught with. You know, what was it, over 1,000 bottles of lube? You know, like and the baby oil got him and all like that. Yeah. Shout out to Pure
Life said the baby oil got me, man. Said they said they
Yeah.
caught that man with 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
So
lubrication.
So to me, he was running constant freak offs. Like this is something that he had to keep stashes of. You know what I'm saying? Because he's running big major sex freak offs. And the fact that, you know, it's happening with a lot of male workers and stuff like that, this is now the new Epstein. You know, we said this before, but now it's official because the feds know who was all at these parties. And if you had this much lube and this much oil on deck, that should let you know that you got some of the politicians. And I'm going to tell you something. It's fucked up. But I think the feds are planning to bring down Black Hollywood. This scandal right here is going to bring down all of Black Hollywood. Every nigga that we've been telling y'all about for years that was on the motherfucking DL, on the VL, on the CL, whatever the fuck you want to call it, like, nigga, it's all about to come out. It's all about to come out. Your favorite celebrity was taking it up the ass the whole time. Pause, nigga. Real shit.
Hey, I got a go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you out, dog. No. I was just finna tell you, I'm finna pull up I'm gonna pull up a couple of pages from the indictment right quick. That's why I went back to us. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of pages I just wanna read over from the indictment. I started to download the actual indictment, but I think I got it, but I just caught a couple of pages on I think spiritual word had posted them shits, which I actually just sent them to you. But let me let's see what we got going on. It says on numerous occasions from at least in or about 2009 and continue for years, Combs assaulted women, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects, and kicking them. His violence was also not limited to these women. So he was fucking everybody. I wonder did he hit Biggie? What did he do to Big, man, and Black Rod? No, that'd be my thing. Obviously, we just heard but talking about the freak offs. Freak offs occur regularly, sometimes lasting multiple days, involve multiple commercial sex workers. Obviously, they had drugs, making victims do what he wanted to do. I wanted to get to this right here, though. It says Combs maintained control over his victims through, among other things, physical violence, promises of career opportunities. I think a lot of folks in the industry do that right there. Promises of career opportunities. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna go on here. You're gonna be the #1 star. Go ahead and just let me put it in your butthole. Matter of fact, let me
get a motherfucking moment of silence.
Look, let me and this hired male sex worker both squeeze our penises in your butthole at the same time. I want to touch tips with this nigga right here with all the tattoos and shit. That just seems like some Diddy take that shit type to me. You feel me?
Oh man, a lot of that.
Granted and threatening to withhold financial support and by other I can pronounce that word, but goddamn it, coercive means, including tracking their whereabouts, dictating the victim's appearance. But you need to put on that thong. Cats. I know he used to tell cats to put this on and wear that shit in front of Stevie J. Yeah. He had that. But that's what if I'm dictating my victim's appearance, but you need to put on this wig, put on this pink fucking wig.
Yeah. Or the nigga put on the pink wig.
Or the nigga, or whoever.
They saying bills here.
Like,
you ain't
right.
You making it sound like it's the homies party. Like, nah, nigga, nah, these motherfuckers play. So the nigga. So now go ahead and
be the nigga. Let me see, controlling their housing.
You take your motherfucking ass on out there.
This is like controlling their housing. So obviously he might have been paying rent or mortgages and threatening them not to cut them off. And also supplying them with controlled substances, some of that pink cocaine, white cocaine, green cocaine.
Miami was bringing that she was bringing
all that shit, man.
Facts. Yeah, man. So a lot of it was going on, and that's what I'm saying. Like when this indictment unseals, because I think this took away from the Epstein list. I think that you're going to see some crosses, right? I'm pretty sure some people that partied at Epstein's party with Diddy, but I think there's certain people that's sitting at the tippy top of that Epstein list that got the power to not have that shit put out. And Diddy's list got all the underlings and all that shit on it. And I think they're going to expose those niggas. And I think that this is going to bring down Black Hollywood. Like, it's going to bring it down because everything's going to be unsealed. We're going to know that Meek Mills was twerking and bunny hopping on them things, man. We going to know that Jay-Z was hoving, you know what I'm saying? Hooving, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna know that. We gonna know that him and Beyonce was like, they was fucking around, they goddamn trapeze and shit. You feel me? We gonna know these things.
Hey, Pure Lever said now, why would they add the fact he blew up Kid Cudi car or all the other allegations that are not on paper? Are they trying to pull the dirt up on that nigga?
Everything, man. Everything. They trying to do everything. But see that I think the Kid Cudi thing came more so out of the Cassie situation.
But it's all a part of the investigation.
All in part of the indictment, all a part of the investigation. But I think, man, these sex parties and stuff like that, bro, I think this shit is really.
What you think they found? What you think outside of the 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubrication? What you think they found?
I think they found some tapes, man, that because I know Diddy keeps tapes.
They say they got him on tapes engaging in sex acts with men and women.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So if R. Kelly had a tape pissing on a motherfucking minor, this nigga Diddy got some shit, nigga, that'll make you say, ooh, God damn. He got some of that. But what I'm talking about is, let me ask, I want to know, anybody in the comments, who do you think is going to be on this list? Like, anybody got some names? Anybody got that who you think gonna be the shocker? Fuck that. I want to know because y'all know Stevie J on that motherfucker. I want to know who you think gonna be the shocker name on that list. I would like to know.
On what list?
On the Diddy list, because the Diddy list is coming out. There's a list, motherfucking.
Oh, you're saying he's gonna name people, or
no? There are
gonna be
people that the feds have. There are people that the feds have that they're gonna release names that are connected with this shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, who do y'all think this is going to be? I want to know. Trav, we'll obviously start with you. Trav, who do you think is going to be the shocker? This name?
I don't really know. I don't really have an idea of, obviously Diddy
one person.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say the obvious. Obviously, most niggas gonna say probably Jay-Z, but I don't want to. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you a shocker. Can I give you one?
Go ahead.
Barack Obama.
DeadBolt, nigga.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Barack Obama. Yes, Barack Obama is on the motherfucking.
Diddy got a relationship with everybody, my nigga.
Yeah. But I'm just throwing up the shockers, like because a lot of people that are going to be in association as all this stuff unfolds and comes out are going to be people like that we know. I think another thing that's going to come out is going to be very fucked up is Usher being touched.
Look at what Kevin Kev says some real shit. Kevin Kev said not all of them. That raid on his crib was to hide some of those people. Interesting. Never thought about that. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that too. A couple of people definitely going to be kept out of there, but I think also too, like, people that are going to be named are going to be like Usher, Justin Bieber, known children that he groomed in the industry, right? I think a lot of that is going to come out, and I think that's going to be damaging, man. Like, I think the sex off people can get by in 2024 that Diddy is bisexual, because anybody who knew, anybody who know me personally, nigga, I've been to Diddy parties in Atlanta, nigga. Diddy is motherfucking I'm telling you, like, I've been saying, like, man, the nigga bisexual, bro. Like, that nigga fuck with niggas. You could tell how he frolic with niggas and shit like that. He fuck with niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nobody, some people listen, some people won't listen, whatever. But now that all this shit come out, I think people can get past the fact that he is a, you know what I'm saying, that he's bisexual. I think people can get past that. I think what people might not be able to get past is that he engaged in with a lot of minors, with a lot of underage artists. I think that's what people are not going to be able to get past. I think people can get past that he's a bisexual artist. I really do. I don't think that people will be hung up on that. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody who knows Diddy, like, the nigga said on not on the Breakfast Club, on Drink Champs. So what that nigga say to Fab? That nigga say, man, shit, you ain't never party with me though, man.
I just think niggas being gay is just something that people don't even give two shits about like that no more. Cause they're like, so what, nigga? That's your asshole, not mine.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, like, for real, nigga. You don't want to pack a peanut butter out here, my nigga. I think your goofy ass, my nigga.
I think niggas can get over the fact that he's a bisexual person. I think people can, when everything comes out, it'll be official.
I think most people, nigga, I haven't actually, let me come back to the camera. I haven't actually known Diddy, or I haven't felt like Diddy was a straight male ever since I've known about him. That's just me. And I don't know. He just always seemed like a nigga that goddamn go, he might go that extra mile, my nigga. He might like the dibble and dab. He just always seemed like that dude to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
the niggas he came up under though, man. He came up under Andre Ariel. Look at Andre Ariel. Andre Ariel looks like he's, you know what I'm saying? Clive Davis. He tells you what he is. You feel what I'm saying? So of course you coming up under them two people, and them two people allegedly have had their way with you. I mean, of course, like you just continuing the trend. So it goes back to kind of what we said from the beginning, man. Diddy is going to be the made to take the fall.
I also think that when you get I'm gonna also say this, it's certain levels of fame, not wealth, fame that you fuck around and get to where you might have to walk through a certain door. You might have to. I'm gonna say fame and not wealth because this nigga's on Wall Street making fucking $1 billion a year. We have no idea who the fuck these people are. And we won't because they just regular motherfucking people, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. It's niggas on Wall Street right now making down to $1 billion a year, and we have no idea who these people are because they live regular lives in New York City somewhere, bro. They just ball till they fall. You know what I'm saying? They go to work every day.
Doing yacht parties, they doing all like that. But they just
fame, though, that fame, nigga, that fame is different, my boy, from wealth. That fame is way more addictive than money too. Because with fame, nigga, you don't necessarily need money because most of your shit you get for free anyway. Because niggas just fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
So the question is, will Diddy bring down Black Hollywood? Will Diddy bring down Black Hollywood?
So here's how I'm gonna answer that for you. I think Diddy won't bring down Black Hollywood, but because of the people that Diddy may implicate in what's going on or what's on them videos, those people, which might be some white folks, might end up bringing down Black Hollywood. Let me tell you that now. You know, it's certain folk Diddy ain't gonna touch because he gonna be like, nigga, I can't. Because nigga, look, the police, nigga, can't protect you from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think we've seen the last of Diddy as far as, and I think that's why he made peace and why he's been out here being spotted, you know, with Stevie J on the beach, being spotted in Harlem, you know what I'm saying, just kicking in shit like that. I think that's why all that was going down because of that. Like, you know, I think he knew, like, you know, my reign is over. Diddy had a long run.
But how would you, nigga, no matter what kind of cases a nigga going through, what a nigga supposed to do different? Nigga, you still gotta live your life. Nigga, don't matter if you facing life or the chair, nigga, you still gotta be who the fuck you are, bro. That's period. You ain't finna go in the cell and start crying, nigga. The dirt has been done. Now you'd have been caught. Nigga, go on, face that shit like a man, poke your chest out, do what the fuck you need to do, nigga. Ain't no need for the nigga to hide. Yeah, you see, like we talked about off air. Diddy has been cooperating with these motherfuckers from the jump. And what I mean by cooperating is I'm not talking about snitching. I'm talking about, nigga, he ain't going nowhere. He's like, nigga, okay. I know y'all got these, y'all got me on the investigation. I ain't finna run. I ain't finna go commit suicide. I ain't finna do none of this shit. That's why the whole flight risk, they talking about he a flight risk. He might, if he get out on bond, he might kill himself. He ain't, nigga, because if he run, Diddy is known in too many places. Unless he go around this motherfucker, one of these foreign diplomats, and they hide his ass somewhere in the ground. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's going for that. And I don't think Diddy is finna kill himself. He's not finna get on the Epstein shit. That's what they're worried about. That's why they don't. That's why they don't want to give him a bond. Because let's not remember, Epstein never faced his charges, my nigga, because he killed himself or some shit like that, right?
Yeah. Allegedly.
They're thinking that Diddy might do the same thing. I don't see that, bro. I don't see Diddy committing any suicide. Diddy finna try to fight this shit. Obviously, he's asking for bail. He's talking about he get these motherfuckers $50 million. They like, nah, we ain't finna let your ass out, my boy. Negative, because you're a flight risk. But I don't necessarily see him being a flight risk like that. Me personally, let me see what we got in the comments right quick, like my guy. Let me see. Pure Lavish said, agree. A lot of celebrities are about to be exposed. Okay, so I went back too far. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Pure Lavish said, I just think overall it's going to be a lot of celebrities that he groomed. Justin Bieber, you said that too. Justin, like Bieber and them is like, I know they'd have been hitting their prostate. You feel me? No, they didn't have prostate.
Him and Usher. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like
Kevin Kev said Epstein was murdered. Was he murdered in prison though? Or how did that happen? So allegedly, he was murdered.
No, allegedly he hung himself.
He hung himself. Okay.
He, you know, Kev is just basically saying, like, nigga, we know the real for sure.
Gotcha.
We know the real, but allegedly he hung himself.
Pure Lavish said, I can see he touched Usher.
Oh yeah,
I can see he
yeah,
was
Usher got interviews. They got interviews where they talked about sleeping in the bed, and Diddy went too far on the conversation. Like, you can pull that shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely think he, you know, like I said, him, Justin Bieber, probably a couple other young niggas we don't know. Diddy was a gatekeeper in this industry. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of years, 30 years damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think this is bigger than Diddy. Like what people don't understand is this is like the I got you moment. We use Diddy like we used Epstein. Like, Epstein was a fucking mole. Y'all who do y'all research on Epstein, allegedly he was part of the Israeli military. You know what I'm saying? Like, allegedly, like he was a spy or some dumb shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Diddy fuck around like Diddy, this could be something deeper. This can be to drain the swamp type thing. Because think about it. It ain't Diddy that you need to worry about on this motherfucking list. Like, what about everybody else? We already got like a hint that TD Jakes,
that's the thing. Hey, look,
and different motherfuckers was gonna be involved.
My nigga, that's the thing, though. You were right. Think about everybody else. Diddy is just a part.
He just an orchestrator.
The whole shit, man. He just a part.
Like a nigga who threw the party. But what about the nigga? Like, if we all cool, like, come on, man. Like Diddy could have been in bed with the feds the whole motherfucking time. I feel Diddy has been too motherfucking cool for school to have the, you know, like you said, I agree with you, Trav. Oh, nigga gotta live his life and shit like that. But I think what Diddy got over his head, as far as reputation, it's not like the nigga about to get caught for some cool shit, like, you know, in the black community, what we consider cool shit, like drugs, money laundering, or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. This nigga getting indicted for some shit. Like, nigga, you don't want niggas to have that ticket attached to your name
at all, but exactly.
All. You know what I'm saying? So I think the fact that he just too cool for school. How do we know Diddy ain't been working for the feds for a minute?
That's possible. That's very. We've already heard reports of that though. We done heard this shit.
Yeah, like
what I'm saying? So
is Diddy working for the feds? Was Diddy the ringleader, just like how Epstein was, rounding all them up? Like, because it ain't Epstein that niggas is tripping on, it's the Epstein list. So now it ain't Diddy that we tripping on, it's the Diddy list. That's what the fuck we about to be tripping on. We ain't about to be tripping on Diddy because we've already cast
Diddy on Epstein's list. I can't remember.
I mean, we don't know, but if you think about it,
I thought it came out. I thought the list had came out.
I mean, it's a blacklist. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those. It ain't been released to the public. You know they gonna release this shit to the public. They don't give a fuck who on this list. They'll black out the ones that they need to black out. But there's gonna be a lot of Black Hollywood. This is what I'm saying. Was Diddy just an agent? Because look, as far as we know, allegedly Diddy paid a meal to get Tupac out of here. The feds claim that they know that too. So if they got the Tupac murder tied to Diddy and this shit, how we know Diddy ain't just been a fed the whole motherfucking time, bro? How we know? Look how Diddy like eased his way in. He was at all the Rockefeller brunches. All the fucking Rockefeller brunches with all these niggas. Look how niggas was fucking with Diddy for how long? Niggas been rocking with Diddy. So this is what I'm saying. Y'all been rocking with Diddy for this long, and y'all think this nigga ain't like Nino on the stand calling niggas out like I'm taking everybody down with me? Get the fuck out of here. Shh. Shut up. Nothing else to talk about. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Like that's my opinion on what the fuck is going on right now, because this right here ain't like dude is like, look at the charges. We got racketeering, life in prison. That's charge number one. Sex trafficking, a maximum life in prison, minimum 15 years. Transportation of prostitution and motherfucking maximum, that's maximum of 10. So say they settle everything at 15 max. I mean, 15 minimum that he has to do with all 3 charges. You think Diddy really about to sit in prison for 15 years? Do y'all feel
R. Kelly sitting in that bit for 30 right now, complaining?
R. Kelly ain't motherfucking Diddy. Diddy has been on top for a very, very long time. I know R. Kelly had a run, R. Kelly, whatever. But Diddy been on top for a very long time. And I think Diddy is obviously higher up the food chain than R. Kelly ever was. So do y'all really think Diddy about to sit for 15? I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? So, and if they got Diddy on camera playing and they got Diddy doing these different things and stuff like that, like a person like Diddy, why would he have tapes and shit like that just in his spot? So accessible for the feds to get.
You know what?
I'm really starting to think, man, that homie was the feds, bro.
You gotta have something to jack off to. You got to have something to beat you into.
No, I
he
know.
He probably ain't beating him either. He probably always got some action.
Listen,
it's always something going on in his house. Somebody fucking. Always. Somebody always fucking and get out.
Diddy was blackmailing niggas. I know that for a fact. Diddy was blackmailing niggas, and I can see why he probably would keep that shit for blackmail purposes. But look how accessible it was to the feds. You had to know, just from you being inside the industry, you know how this shit works. You know how the feds move. Why would you have these tapes so accessible? Look how they found all this lube and all this oil 4 or 5 months after they motherfucking raided his house originally. Get the fuck out of here. You think this nigga really would have this shit just sitting around?
Nigga, shit is just coming out.
So that's what they now originally.
They're just not reporting the shit from the raid. The raid, nigga, the raids is what got his ass locked up.
Even with the raid, though, the raid was stagnated. It wasn't like niggas didn't know the feds was coming. Niggas was talking about before the feds even showed up.
Boy, so sometimes niggas nuts be too big and feel like they untouchable.
I don't see how this man, like I just don't feel that this shit was just like he made this shit too accessible for me. I feel like this shit was just too accessible. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no hiding or nothing like that. What the fuck you got 1,000 bottles of lube and oils and all that type of shit?
Where you gonna hide it at? Where you gonna have 1,000 bottles of lube at?
Dispose of that shit. Party over, nigga. The party is over.
No, hold on. Look, no, nigga. Nigga, the party is not ever over. Ever. The party is every day when you damn near a billionaire.
Right, but
even if you ain't at the house, the party is still going on.
When they raided the crib, though, the feds came later. The feds came later. They didn't come right away. Hey. So as soon as I got wind that the feds was coming, they got, what the fuck? I'm getting all this shit out of here. Why am I gonna have evidence? Nigga,
get it out. Like you went where he was out of the country, right?
Man, this is like you said, he's a billionaire. Man, niggas who got a couple dollars can call a nigga and be like, man, hey man, do this, do that. Ooh. What the fuck? Like niggas had access to the houses? Fuck you mean? Dispose of that shit. Squirt the oil on the floor. I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga. Make a slip and slide in this motherfucker.
But that nigga would get right up for the next goddamn shindig.
Ain't gonna be no goddamn, listen, ain't gonna be no goddamn bottles of oil and goddamn lotions and shit like that when the feds is blowing down on me. We ain't about to motherfucking have this shit in my house, nigga. You still want to party, stash this shit at your house. All this shit I got motherfucking going on. The feds came later. And it's not like the feds came like in the beginning. They came later. You know what I'm saying? We got some comments.
Let me see.
We get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break.
Pure Lavish said 100% agree. Shout out to Toyan, man. Appreciate you for joining us. Toyan said 1,000 bottles.
Toyan in the building.
1,000 bottles.
1,000 bottles, Toyan. A fucking 1,000 bottles. That's what she had. I mean, that's what that nigga had.
That shit was going down, my boy. He had a real freak. A freak off is the new hashtag. I'm finna put that shit on a t-shirt.
This is what
give him 1,000 bottles of lube and for a freak off. 1,000 bottles of lube, freak off type shit. And they put that. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Send them bitch for $59.95.
Either this nigga was trying to buy every bottle of lube from every store across America to raise the price up, or there are a lot of niggas that's about to be on this motherfucking
Well, that
list.
nigga was getting them bitches made, my nigga. He had a lube.
Let me find out this
lube
nigga
made.
had Diddy lube.
When they were going to Sam's getting that shit.
This nigga had Diddy lube. That's what he had, man.
Hey, man.
He had Diddy lube. That nigga had motherfucking Diddy lube. That's what he had. But as far as, like I said, Black Hollywood, because that's what Diddy is connected to, people. Let's be clear. Diddy is Black Hollywood. Before this shit, nigga, wasn't no party like a fucking Diddy party. Diddy used to come to the compound and sell that bitch out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, like when it comes to Black Hollywood, Diddy has been entrenched in this shit. Diddy is what turned the party up, nigga. So we can't hate on the man. So at the end of the day, Diddy used to come to your city. You booked Diddy, motherfucker, back in the day, nigga. Diddy come to your motherfucking city, turn that motherfucker up, nigga, off the Ciroc, all that shit, nigga. Don't act like you niggas didn't want to be Ciroc boys. Yeah. We ain't about to go there. Shh. Up. We ain't about to go there with you niggas. Because we know what you niggas used to be on. Period. So, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna discount that. So my thing is, when you see what's happening now, you got to see what all is going on. And now they telling my man he can't get out of jail. He a flight risk. You goddamn right. But this is what I'm saying. A nigga like Diddy, if he was gonna leave, nigga, he would have been got about this bitch.
You see what they say?
Where'd it go with, Trav?
Diddy says he's no flight risk and begs to be released on $50 million bond. His children have also surrendered their passports. Even the 1-year-old. What the 1-year-old gonna do? What the baby gonna do? The baby can't have a passport.
They got the 1-year-old.
They got the 1-year-old passport. The baby.
They got the baby.
The baby.
Young
right for daddy, nigga. The baby. They like, yeah, no, we leave. No, nobody can leave. This is serious.
I mean, I personally think, man, like I said, it's to the point, man, where the feds have gathered so much information, so many motherfuckers. Like, and I'm telling you, I can't say Jay has been quiet because hell, he's just opened up a new spot with Michael Rubin or whatever the case may be, some little sports thing. So he's out moving around. But I don't know, man. Like I'm really curious to see what the next move is gonna be. Who he said been in hiatus for a long time. Who Kev talking
about? He was talking about some we were talking about just a few minutes ago. You know, the comments come in a little after, you know, the conversation.
Okay.
What you were talking about, Kev? Drop it in the comments. Pure Lavish said allegedly he paid $18 million left on one of his properties and his mom's house as well towards bail, not the baby passport.
Yeah, baby passport and all in this bitch.
Kev said Diddy. He was talking about Diddy been on hiatus for a long time. But shit, he just dropped the Love album. Nigga was there. He just had to hide that R&B album at the beginning of the year, didn't it? Some shit like that. Or that last year, beginning of the year. Everybody was talking about Diddy. Love, Dr. Love. Love the Love nigga.
Listen, Diddy was winning all type of awards, getting all type of motherfucking accomplishments. Nigga was prestige in this bitch. You feel me? And now you see this, like what ended up happening now. And like I said, I'm inclined to know that this man knew everything that was going to happen. He knew everything that was going to happen. I don't believe nothing caught him off guard, man. When you that high up in the food chain and you done been a gatekeeper, you done party with everybody. Everybody fuck with you, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit coming out is to me a major distraction. Something else is going on. When they tell you to look left and it's this big, like even though, like I said, Diddy, you know, it's like regurgitated because it's like the Fed's been waiting and now they officially indicted him and took him to jail. But with this being all over the news and being like the major shit going on, what else is going on behind closed doors? Or what else is going on to the right? Like, that's what I really want to know. Like, it's some bullshit about to happen because it seemed like the bigger the story on the left, it seemed like they always trying to sneak something through on the right. So I just think, man, we just need to be aware of what the fuck is going on, because obviously this Diddy shit is a fucking pond. The fact that we still got the YSL trial still going on, looking like a fucking clown show, and now we about to have this Diddy trial. Like, this Diddy trial is about to dominate the news, bro.
Look at what Pure Lavish said. So Pure Lavish, I just mentioned something like this earlier. She said he was just in the Bronx walking around like nothing was going on and why he knew it was going to happen. But this is where the cooperation has been coming in. He's not running from anything. He's like, fuck it. I'm going to even make myself available for you somewhere close. So just in case you need to come and get me, I'm here.
Man, Diddy is the fucking feds, bro. This is why niggas, listen, this is why Diddy did not fucking give a fuck. He knew that the feds was about to take him off the street. Diddy been working with the feds, bro. Ain't no way that Diddy ain't been working with the feds. That's my personal opinion now. I feel like Diddy has been gathering intel for all these motherfucking years, and they're gonna use everything on Diddy to motherfucking bring down everybody else. Everybody else is about to get brought down because of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because why would he have, like you said, okay, I understand that he want shit, you know, maybe for his own personal reasons, as far as like getting them all on tape, hosting the parties, you know, doing all this stuff, kind of keeping control of everything, right? But look at all the cameras that he had, man. Allegedly, the nigga had over hundreds of something cameras in his spot. I don't know the exact amount, but it was over 100. How many motherfucking cameras do you need, nigga?
To see everything, I need a minute. I need all of them. I need all of them to see everything, whatever going on. Just in case any moment I need to start pulling one out. Just in case I see something I like in the house, I need to be able to pull out.
Facts. Okay, I get that. I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Toyan said, feds don't play. When they come, they got some.
Facts. These motherfuckers obviously got the whole goddamn list on this nigga. But that's what I'm saying. I believe that they're going to take everything that they got from this nigga and they're going to motherfucking try to get everybody else and bring down everybody else. Because, like, Diddy, like I said, I believe the man that nigga, like I said, I believe he was working with them people, bro. Like, it's just too much. Like I said, he's too calm. I don't give a fuck. Feds on my back like that with that type of motherfucking information, there's no way, nigga, I'm that cool.
And then look, you see what that say? Diddy reportedly had pink powder in his possession for doing the arrest.
Man, what the fuck?
He had the sack in his pocket, man. He was on the way to some action, or just left some action.
Man,
had the sack in his pocket.
If y'all don't think this shit about to be a fucking comedy show, it's about to be so much shit coming out, like, about this shit, man, and the people that's involved. People, I mean, like, we thought the YSL trial was crazy. This shit about to die. Look, that's why they might as well go ahead and let Young Thug out, because niggas ain't gonna give two shits about that. Niggas gonna want to know about this Diddy shit right here.
Hey, shout out to Nicole Gamble. We appreciate you for joining us tonight. Nicole said his father was a known snitch.
Yeah.
Diddy daddy. You talking about Diddy daddy.
Diddy daddy, man, allegedly working with them people.
Pure Lavish said this is going to be better than the YSL trial. It could be.
Right. No, ain't no could be. The motherfucker, look.
No, the reason I say that is because the YSL trial is like soap operas, my nigga. It's a dog and pony show. It's hella entertaining.
That shit like
for real. You know what I'm saying?
My grandmother used to watch.
I think this shit here way more serious. So as far as it being good, as far as more serious, I agree with you on that. But it's hilarious to watch Young Thug and Woody and them, my nigga, in the courtroom. Yeah. If you want to laugh at some shit, go look at some of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Woody is making a motherfucking mockery of this shit.
Woody was just on No Jumper show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Yan said, I think he's going to fold like cheap toilet paper.
Yeah, man. He's going to definitely fold, Toyan. I agree with you. Like, he's definitely going to fold. I think he's already folded. With y'all not understanding, man, like I said, and I don't be wrong about too much shit when it come up on this thing, man. I'm telling you, man, this nigga, it's going to come. This nigga was an informant, man. This nigga right here was an informant. Why wouldn't he be? You don't think they knew that this nigga paid an M to get Pac whacked? You don't think they knew about that way back in the day? Why wouldn't they have Diddy? Exactly, but why wouldn't they have Diddy in the game as an informant? Why wouldn't they? What was the point of bringing Diddy down at that point, man, when they could just make him an informant? If they can flip you, they'd rather flip you than put you in prison. But think about it. They didn't got everybody that they needed to get. Everybody that they needed to get. And they probably was just like Omar Epps and motherfucking In Too Deep. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. What did they do with that shit, man? They pulled the prize. It's like, nigga, we got everything now. We don't need it. Yeah. Go ahead, come on, nigga, come on in now. Nigga, I know we let you live this life and shit like that, but it's time to bring it in. So this is what I'm saying. Maybe Diddy didn't want to bring it in. And he had the motherfucking, making an example. Maybe he was acting like Jay Reed, and he didn't want to motherfucking turn back into Sean Combs. It was like, nigga, shit, I want to be Diddy still, nigga. I want to be Diddy. Like, what the fuck you mean it's over? What you mean it's over? Come on, man. I was just getting to it. Like, nah, man, we need you to bring it in. We got everybody we need. All them cameras, all them tapes, nigga. We got niggas hula hooping through Cheerios, fucking donkeys, all type of dumb shit, nigga. Caught Jay with the rabbit in the hat, all that. It's over. We don't need you no more. It's over. It's over now. You feel me? It's all gone. We don't need you no more. You know what I mean? And I think maybe that's what got something to do with it, man. But my heart of hearts is telling me that this man is the feds, bro. This man is an informant. The feds turn everybody to informants, nigga. Why wouldn't they have turned this nigga? So that's what I'm saying. To me, it ain't Diddy. It's everybody that's about to be associated with this shit that's about to go down. And that's why I think it's going to be the end of Black Hollywood. The end of it. To where, I don't mean the end of it because niggas always going to worship celebrities. That's just what niggas do. But what I'm saying is it's going to be the end of, oh, I wonder is he straight or gay? It's going to be the end of, is this nigga a, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of moral standards do people have? You're going to know now that all your favorite celebrities are fucking sick ass pedophiles, nigga. You feel me? They're going to know that now. And that's the beautiful thing about all this shit. You're going to know it now. So nigga, accept it, nigga. Don't walk around talking about niggas is crazy no more or niggas is making shit up. Niggas is not making shit up, B. Niggas is really on some weird shit, nigga. They taking it up the boo and it's going into that nigga boo and into that nigga mouth. This nigga got a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's crazy right now, man. It's crazy. And Diddy got all the evidence, bro. Like, that's what's so wild about it. Like, he got all the evidence, bro. Everything, bro. They don't even need Diddy to talk. What Diddy gonna snitch on when they got all the videos?
Shit crazy, bro.
What Diddy gonna snitch on? They don't even need Diddy to snitch. This is why he's an informant. Because what they need Diddy to snitch for? The informant ain't got to snitch, nigga. He already got all the information, nigga. What he snitching on? You ever heard of an informant snitching, nigga?
He's been snitching already. You know what I'm saying? He's an informant. He's been informing motherfuckers what's going on.
He's been telling niggas what's been going on. That's why he got cameras, nigga. So if they got access to all these cameras and they saying these cameras got videos allegedly going back years. Come on, man. Are you serious? Now, does that sound like an informant or somebody that just want to watch freak offs? No. That sounds like a nigga that's been gathering some evidence, my nigga. And you know, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's scary times, man. And hear me out on this part, man, because you know I dive on this one. I'm deep diving. I think, man, if they bringing down Black Hollywood, man, they bringing down some other shit too. Maybe everything's about to be over, bro. Because if we ain't got nothing, if they about to pull the curtain down on all this shit and show you that all these niggas is weirdos, all these niggas is doing crazy shit, like they might let out, like, think about it, bro. They might really let out everything. They having like sex rituals and shit like that?
I believe they've been doing that though.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Going on.
All I'm saying is select people know this information, right? Other people have heard this information and dismiss it because they haven't heard it from the source that they deem as a reliable source. But if you like, yo, I believe that this source is telling the truth, and then that source tells you everything that you need to hear, what are you going to say then? Like, what are you going to say then when all these motherfuckers you find out are really like on some weirdo shit? You know, we can't say certain shit on YouTube.
This type of shit. Look, they got a lot of it. That shit popping up on Diddy. Yeah. Look, it say, damn, assistant U.S. attorney says Diddy called former Dirty Money bandmate Kalina, if I pronounce her name right, Harps 54 times in one day after Dawn Richards filed her lawsuit. And before Kalina made an opposing statement, you remember Shawty just filed a lawsuit a few days ago. Last week, I think we reported on the shit. Our last episode was a few days ago. Nigga Diddy called her 54 times.
50.
Like, bitch, what are you doing? Hell no.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's so much coming out on Diddy.
Look what she said though.
Where she go with?
She said, nigga, she never witnessed Diddy abuse Cassie, though her name is mentioned 33 times in the new lawsuit.
Damn.
She said, I ain't seen my man do nothing.
Right.
I wonder how much money Diddy gave her. Her life didn't change, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I mean, but you know what though, man? I think you gotta think, man. Like even the devil's got angels. You feel what I'm saying?
You look, you see who face you see. It's always that motherfucker all the way to the left. It's always gonna be close to Diddy.
Yeah, man. And that's what I'm saying. But I think Usher is gonna get a lot of empathy and sympathy in this motherfucking situation, bro. Because it's gonna come to find out that Usher really was abused. Usher was, you know what I'm saying, tampered with in the wrong way. I think him and Beaver, you know. And to be honest, man, you know, Usher had a few weird moments, you know what I'm saying? Not too crazy, but Beaver then went all the way weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So you could tell that you know, and it seemed like all them childhood stars, they all end up going weirdo, from Orlando Brown to the white, you know, all the white boy motherfucking famous niggas. They got little boys that turned weirdo and made suicide and all type of crazy shit. So like childhood motherfuckers get touched, and Justin Bieber looks like he's been traumatized. Like Usher, he's done a good job of masking it. So I think when it comes out that he really was traumatized too, for real, people gonna feel sorry for Usher. He'll probably, you know, be able to talk about it, sell some books and shit like that, because he's definitely going to come up in this. They're going to bring up a lot of shit, and that's what I'm saying. Them having this much of a window, this much evidence for all this time, like, you know, the feds, they go back, bro. They like when you go federal background, nigga. You ever had a federal background check? Them motherfuckers going back, nigga. They going back to your juvie record, nigga. Shit like that.
We got a couple comments right quick. Like, man, Toyan said the industry is about to change. We're about to find out a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Pure Lavish said, let's not forget Trey Songz. He had some allegations as well and was in those parties. A lot of those lawsuits disappeared. Yeah, Trey Songz was it seemed like a lot of those allegations and lawsuits might have disappeared, but I don't know. I feel like his name got tarnished, especially here in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Hearing the shit that they say he was doing, and obviously, you know, this nigga live here. You know what I'm saying? So he was in the mix with a lot of chicks that people know. Them probably passed through Trey Songz motherfucking condo, wherever he at, nigga. And he might have been busted cheeks. You know what I'm saying? But they just ain't finna talk to you about that shit. You know, people don't like to tell they past. But that nigga done been around these along the streets for real, for real.
Correct.
Going upside motherfucker hell. Him and Diddy doing Diddy shit. Ain't no telling, man, what these folk been doing. Who would have known R. Kelly was in fucking Johns Creek with motherfuckers trapped in the closet? Who would have known this shit?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody would have known that shit.
Nobody would have known that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, you know, the fact that they're willing to go ahead and do this now, it just makes you wonder, like, okay, what's next? Because they're willing to bring down, like I said, the whole entertainment industry. If they're willing to bring everybody down, start, you know, calling out sex rings and all that type of shit, then what else are they willing to bring down right now? And I think that's what people need to be concerned about. I don't even really think Diddy is just a domino And I don't think this is the domino we need right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's interesting that we talking about Diddy, nigga. And I just received a text to my phone saying your mobile ticket for Revolt World 2024 is available now. I just got the text. They're right now, bro. For real.
Listen, that's some motherfucking AI shit right there.
That's crazy, man.
That's some motherfucking AI. That's some AI shit right there.
I got the ticket, nigga, about a week ago. For real, for real. You know, Revolt World doing a little free tickets. You got to go ahead and do your little thing, get enough.
Do thing for a piece of change. You know how I go.
Fuck with it. I'm gonna fuck with it this show. This shit, that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that shit this show.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, man, we definitely are going to obviously shift our attention to this shit. Every episode obviously is going to be major updates. It's going to make the show spicy, you know what I'm saying? Because I think every week we'll be talking about a new person that's allegedly, been taking it up the loo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we going to see, man. We definitely going to see. But moving on to a little bit other news. This situation, man, for y'all who don't know, man, and I remember for y'all, we didn't have the actual clip of it, but Paul Pierce was in a situation, you know what I'm saying, where he had the dancers on his live, and they wasn't doing nothing super crazy. He was getting lap dances, kicking it and shit like that. But ESPN fired my nigga. Now, obviously, we talked about the Shannon Sharp shit last episode, but this is, what I'm saying, something that Paul bringing up, and I don't know if this is snitching. I think he's a little snitching. I don't know. But, he like, yo, y'all cancel me, but y'all basically, you know what I'm saying, they can have sex on the whole live, on his live, and everything good. Now, is this favoritism?
Yeah, I would agree, nigga. Paul Pierce, you are not Shannon Sharp, my boy. That just is what it is. You're not as known as Shannon Sharp or as in nigga. Shannon was an elite athlete. Not you got your chip though, Paul. You did your thing in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Got you a ring, but nigga, when it comes to after retirement, you're not as accomplished as Shannon Sharp in the commentating world, my guy. Fuck out of here. Then you was smoking reefer, looking for prostitutes and shit online, nigga, on live. Your shit is totally different. Then it looked like a brown carpet and the nigga busting cheeks. You feel me? It's totally different. We ain't see nothing, nigga. We saw hoes in your video, nigga, and you was smoking a skinny ass blunt, boy.
Yeah.
Get up out of here with that shit, Paul. We don't want to hear that bullshit, nigga.
Yeah. I think
goddamn mouth. Shannon Sharp will whoop your ass, nigga.
I think you hating. And obviously, Shannon Sharp couldn't have got away with this, right? Like Shannon Sharp, when he first came on Skip Bayless' show, when he first
I agree with you. He's too established now, though. He too up now.
He got Club Shay Shay. He don't need ESPN.
He don't need ESPN.
That ain't got Club Shay Shay. That ain't got the show with Ocho Cinco after
Club
dark.
Shay Shay and got that. I was just finna say Nightcap, but them boys, they doing really well, my nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I think the ESPN check is just the icing on the cake.
And then think about it, he's not. I don't even think he's on ESPN every day with Steven.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's to that point now. He's going to be moving on from that. They're going to give Shannon his own show. Like, Shannon can probably go to him now, like, look, man, if y'all don't give me my own show, I'm gone. I can go sign a deal with this or go
Think about it, though. Does he really need to sign a deal when he getting the YouTube checks? He already has his own media company. The YouTube checks, nigga, be great for things that he does. He gets the best advertising, nigga. It's barely any cuss words coming out of his mouth. Right. Some out of the guests. But he almost has clean content. They do a little drinking, you know what I'm saying? You might have a little, depending on who the guest is, they might cuss a little bit. But, shit, they're not doing nothing out the ordinary where people aren't going to fuck with them, where advertisers aren't going to want to fuck with them. Advertisers want to fuck with Club Shay Shay and Nightcap with Ocho. They want to. You know what I'm saying? So they bringing in the viewers, my nigga.
They definitely want to fuck with Club Shay Shay, man, and what he got going on. So, yeah, I gotta say, Paul.
Okay, see, Kevin Kell said Monday and Tuesday he's on ESPN. Only those 2 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't even need to be on there like that. And I think that's his choice. I don't even think that got nothing to do with. And that's why I say I think they're gonna end up phasing him out. phasing him all the way out, and it's gonna be, club Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It would be.
Yeah, he gonna have his own situation.
Because obviously on Nightcap they talk about sports mostly,
right?
And now it's football season, so they two football players. They going in, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's their season.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Well, also, man, real quickly, man, shout out to David Banner. I mean, I know niggas, he went viral for saying this, man. I know I fuck with Banner, you know what I'm saying? Like on the personal side, man. Shout out to that nigga. But at 50 years old, rapper David Banner says he's ready for marriage. I'm ready to get married. I'm tired. I want to find a wife, have kids. I've reached my career goals. Do you think it's important for a person to reach their career goals or grow into their career with their significant other?
No, I think it's important for men to find a purpose before they decide to be serious in a relationship.
Right.
That's what I think is most important. Find your purpose, my nigga, before you be serious with a woman. Because sometimes you fuck around and just be around this bitch paying bills, my nigga, taking care of your family. Some people will say, well, maybe that's his purpose, to be a father. Yeah, I don't believe that. All men should be fathers. All men can possibly be fathers unless there's something wrong with them and they can't have no babies. But then you can be a stepdaddy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women around here with deadbeat baby daddies. You can fall right on into place if you need to. But find your purpose, my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I would,
and that's what he did. So before you start, so the problem that I've been, well, not even a problem to me, but what I've been seeing women say is like, now he's 50 years old, he gonna be looking for somebody younger, a young woman to have kids. Women our age can't have no kids. Well, it is what it is, because guess what? Men at 50 years old can still produce. We can still have babies at that age. We can still make them. So,
it's so crazy though. You see some of the women that are obviously, going viral for having babies at a certain age. I mean, I you know what I'm saying? I think, I think
that's true, but usually, my nigga, look, I think it's over. I don't think women should be having kids.
I mean, it's a health risk.
It's a health. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a health risk over, I think, 35. Can women have kids at 40, 41, 42? Of course they can. But obviously it's better on their bodies when their bodies are like younger. It just is what it is. That goes back to the biological clock that women have.
Right.
Men don't be having that shit.
Right.
That's where that's where we're not really. Women be want to be equal. People say women are equal to men, but no, not nigga. I can make a baby every day. It take you 9 months to motherfucking goddamn have a baby. You feel me?
Yeah, niggas can be reckless. Hey, look, niggas can be reckless for fucking a week and fuck around have a 5-pack.
5-pack. A 7-pack, nigga. Yeah. You feel me?
Fuck around, be reckless and go some dumb shit. But
I don't see nothing wrong with this though. My
thing is, my take on it is, I feel like that it's good to have a woman on your journey. If now, don't get me wrong.
That's amazing.
If you start at, say, an age of 18, 19, do I think it's good for you to remain single until you get into your career? But yeah, your career should start at 24, 25. You should be coming into your career ready to, start taking your journey with somebody. But I think a woman who is positive and is in it for you, let's say, and y'all in it for each other, and you like, okay, like she can be an influence or impact on you taking it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a certain type of woman that you need to have riding with you. If you ain't the right type of woman riding with you, then I think that could be an issue and obviously lead you astray from your career goals.
Also, this is what you got to consider, that certain cultures are taught different things. And I've seen this this topic of discussion on a lot of different podcasts, a lot of different shows, talk shows. Most of our women are definitely taught to be strong, independent black women. Go to college, get your degree. They're not taught like, nigga, while you in college, you need to be finding your husband. You need to be finding a nigga to lead you. That's in college with you. That's what you need to be doing. They're not taught that. Nigga, a lot of our women be taught go have fun, turn up. You know what I'm saying? We hear the stories. Women talking about they whole phase, what they did in college, shit like that. Women saying I'm being overlooked by men who I think are my caliber because of maybe my past or things of that nature. So, you just gotta be careful with that shit, bro. If you find you a good one, though, my nigga, when you young, rock out with her. But that's hard. That's real hard, my boy. That ain't that easy, my nigga. And shit, niggas don't want to find a good one, nigga, at a young age. We both know that.
Right. Well, I think the climate is different though. And then, like you said,
I got a cousin. Boy, I got a cousin right now. Boy, he is a male. He is doing really well in life. He's had sex with one woman, my nigga, his whole fucking life. He met her in college, my nigga, and they've been together since then.
That's what I was about to say. Now, there's cases of
and
that.
I say he's had sex because he's not a nigga. He would, if it wasn't for her, he would be a man that would be an incel. If y'all don't know what an incel is, that's an involuntary. That's a person that's involuntary celibate. He would probably be one of them niggas, or he be paying for pussy. now that's a real shit, my boy. That's some real shit.
I'm totally
that's a real word, an incel. There are people that are incel, and it's mostly men. There are men that are involuntary celibate because they cannot attract women, period. And them type of niggas just choose not to pay for no pussy. Nigga, if I was an incel, nigga, I'm gonna go to the whole spot. I'm buying pussy weekly. Fuck that. It's in my budget. for real. Oh, but I'm not an incel though. I don't have no problem with attracting women naturally. So that shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, a lot of us don't do it like that, bro, and that's really what we should do. I understand the whole thing. I have your fun. Really, my nigga, as a young, you need to focus on your purpose and then lock in with one. Y'all ride it out. Focus on your purpose. My nigga, but get what? I ain't, boy, look, nigga, look, you fuck around and be 28, 29, 30 years old, and you fuck around and one of your homeboys be like, man, I went to Sasua, my nigga, you need to come. Shit like that. That should have changed your life, boy. You fuck around and go somewhere, Colombia, all that type shit.
But look, you fuck around and goddamn, like I said, with a motherfucker, I feel like if you meet the right one, you need to identify that early, because meeting the right one don't come around but every so often, right? See, the thing is, the universe don't move on your time; it move on its time.
That's right.
So if you meet a person and you 21 and she's the perfect person for you at 21, then guess what, nigga? You better lock her in, or the next nigga will.
Yeah. And I done been through that already, my nigga. I met the right person when I was young. Should still be rocking out with her. We should have a family and all that shit. But my ass wanted to be managed.
Right.
Wanted to put my motherfucking face in between another bit butt cheeks. You feel me? Several times, my nigga. I never got caught for cheating, but I just know, my tendencies to be curious about what other women had going on, smelling up a bitch ass and all that type shit, chasing hoes. That shit, it threw me off my path with the motherfucker I should have been with for real, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It threw me out that path, but you know, it is what it is.
I think everybody at this stage of life, when you meet them, no matter how old you are, no matter how young they are, somebody rebound at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody in life, like when you meet somebody, like when a woman meets you now, right? Is she really with her true love, or the one that she feel like this is who, you know what I'm saying? This was the one. Nah, she got that one nigga that she wished everything would have went right with. In a perfect world, this shit would have been perfect. It wouldn't have been no motherfucking
And you know who that is? That's usually the nigga that ain't doing well for himself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That be being a back guy.
Yeah.
Nigga sticking a rod in the bottom and that shit coming out on top. Like he being a back guy. That's the nigga she'll do anything for. But he just not a man. He just not what she needs in life. But then she'll come across a nigga who is that, and she'll settle because he's a responsible person and he protects her and he provides for her.
Right.
In whatever way he can.
You know what, though? I hate using that word when people say, well, eventually you'll settle. No, eventually, man, you just got to stop going to ring around the rosy. Because again, the universe going to put you when your intelligence belongs. I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of women settle though. I think a lot of women settle, my nigga. I think a lot of women don't end up being with the nigga that's their first choice. A lot of men too. A lot of men end up marrying the woman that's not their first choice because she's safer. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I mean, I think a man would rather marry a safe woman than a woman that has high probability of leaving your ass.
Imagine, nigga, your woman is attractive enough. You go outside, nigga, she got motherfucking Trey Young them hollering at her. In Atlanta, nigga got Trey Young, all the motherfuckers shooting at her. Yeah. They got millions, nigga. You around here talking about you make 75,000 a year.
See, the only way you win in Atlanta with an attractive woman, I think, like if
you better go to Gwinnett. Keep out the city. Keep out the city.
Well, I live in Gwinnett.
Let me stop. Let me stop. You ain't got it.
I ain't worried about it.
I'm on the way. I'm finna move to Gwinnett. Nigga, so shit, I feel you.
Yeah.
But nah, you ain't got to do that though, man.
No, at the end of the day,
I know your woman, bro.
The only thing, look, I'm gonna tell you something. The only way you win in Atlanta is if you got a woman that's a social media introvert. You go to a woman page and she not all on social media. She ain't got a whole bunch of pictures. She ain't trying to show off her body. Them the ones, to be honest with you, are the safe ones. The ones that's motherfucking showing their ass, I don't give a fuck what they talking about. The ones that's motherfucking showing everything to everybody, my nigga.
You know what, my nigga? I don't need a lot of the women that be showing their ass on social media.
No, I'm just talking about niggas.
And look, when I do, when I do, I tend not to take them women serious ever. Like if I go down your IG, especially Twitter, if your Twitter a little explicit, and I see what you reposting, I know you're not somebody I need to take serious ever. Like for real. Don't feel like you. Don't be in love with me. I hate that shit. Be in love with me, bitch. Be the hoe. Be the hoe you've been being with me. Please give me all the whole shit.
I don't
keep it moving.
I don't like
with you, man.
I don't like women who motherfucking post a whole lot of motherfucking shit.
Too much skin.
Ain't getting paid for it. Like at least get paid for the shit. Like listen, I respect women who are out here getting paid off the gram. Don't get it twisted. A chick that can make high 5 figures, high 6 figures off motherfucking doing what they do and ain't gotta lift the muscle, nigga, salute to you. And you ain't motherfucking like doing no porn or no shit like that. Like nigga,
you see, hey, look, Pure Lavish, she feel me. Like exactly what you feel that shit too, though, my nigga. Be who you are, baby. Please, I ain't gonna judge. I'm gonna have some fun with you. We're gonna keep it on moving.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like at the end of the day, man, like it be like on that type of time to where it's like, you know, like a woman or a nigga, like you said, be who the fuck you gonna be. At the end of the day, and like at the end of the day, it's somebody for everybody.
What makes you think I'm the lame nigga that's finna motherfucking wife your ass? Look, don't even try me like that.
Yeah, bro.
I know you feel me, my nigga. You already know what I'm talking about. Bitch, you been outside for real. You been outside for real, bitch. And you finna come around here and try me like that? Talking about you finna move.
Like if you come
on, baby, don't need. I know I don't look like I'm that lame.
Social media. If you too wild on social media, it's just a red flag. Like, unless you getting paid. Like I said, if you getting paid and you bringing the bacon home, obviously I'm behind the scenes. We counting the check together. That I ain't tripping. Like, you know, like do what you
Sauce
do.
Walker?
Like, yeah. Like if you Sauce Walker and do what the hell you do, and we gonna support. We gonna maximize the profit. But if you just somebody like I know women who got 8,000 followers, 7,000 followers, that all they getting is DM'd and flown out. That's all that's happening.
That might be what they like though.
I mean, that's all that can be. That's the max that's going down though. But why do you need that though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day in 2024, man, why you need a nigga just a motherfucker? Like, if you ain't like, why are you doing all this just to get a nigga? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, cause niggas ain't doing all that to get y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga ain't posting every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't saying all niggas. You know, we 50-50. But it's just like when I see a woman, man, that's just out here, that's just showing her ass on every picture, just motherfucking provoking. You already know what kind of niggas is in her inbox, what she got going on, and you know what I'm saying, like what you own, and you ain't trying to motherfucking get in her inbox and nigga and motherfucking get to know what she want to do and you know all that type of shit. You trying to see, bitch, what's the nearest airport? You know, like what's the motherfucking nearest airport? How can a nigga get you to the city? Like, I don't understand why you so thirsty to get niggas like that. Like, and you're not getting paid. Like, you're not maximizing the profit, baby. This shit crazy to me.
I gotta probably some new sound effect. Man, next episode, nigga, I'm updating the sound effect. I'm bringing the bombs and the air on back too. But yeah, I need something else.
Profits, baby.
You feel me?
You ain't maximizing the profits. Like, come on now. You just getting a couple flights. You might get a nigga to motherfucking send you 100 on the Cash App, but it's like you ain't really maximizing it and shit like that. So if you ain't about to go hard with that shit, take your ass home. And that's my ending on that shit. But this next thing though, like I found this shit just crazy. The fact that my nigga dropped this shit right here and did this shit on a motherfucking jazz version, I thought was just incredible. And when we don't own the rights to this music. Please don't ding us. You ding us for everything. Please don't ding us for this. But we do want to play it.
On the dog, record on the dog. Said it would be and do your job. Face on the bed and give me. Don't have to ask.
Don't have to be.
Juicy is my name. Come on. Sex is my game. Hey, just call the boys.
Let's run a train. Yeah.
Please on my sexual. On my natural curly hair. Please don't first find the mate. Second find.
I'm fucking with it, my boy. You know I like jazz music anyway, and I like live performances. I will pay to see this right here. If Juicy J was to go on tour with a band, he gonna get my money from him.
A jazz band.
With a band, period. Obviously, a jazz band or the band. If you go on tour with a live band,
yeah,
and it's similar to this,
yeah,
I'm paying to go see that.
Some of that.
That's facts, my nigga.
Some of that.
That's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big then.
That's gonna be big.
That's gonna be some big shit. I found this shit hilarious though. Like when I see it,
you see a lot of white folk.
He said, "Slap on my knob."
Hey,
on the cop.
Yeah,
check in with me and do
your job.
I mean, look, what better life than to go into retirement being able to sing this at, at a jazz festival.
Juicy J one of the goats, man. People don't.
I'm just saying,
he one of the goats, man. He can go. Juicy J can go to that status. Not sure if Juicy J can do a Vegas residency, but he can definitely do tours and shit like that. He like 3 Cent Mafia. They,
what did I just see, man? Did I just see this? to the fucking slob on the knob on a fucking jazz, man. Look at the nigga behind him, man. What's the nigga behind him doing, man?
Look like Crunchy Black, nigga, for real.
Yeah, is that country?
I don't know. It's somebody.
That nigga, man, that nigga was into it, man.
That's and nigga having a good. This is you've had a successful career, and now you're having fun with life.
Yeah,
you got the money.
Yeah,
and I saw a recent interview, man, of Juicy J. He was like, my nigga, I get. Look, he said I get big checks, nigga, right now. People sampling our music. You don't even know what song it is all the time.
Clearing everything.
Checks dropped. He nigga said he cleared everything, which I don't blame him. I don't use that, my nigga. Go on, break that bread.
Yeah.
I feel him.
Yeah, that's what Juicy doing. Clearing everything. So shout out to motherfucking Juicy J, nigga, for turning slop on the knob like corn on the cob. Check in with me. Oh yeah, that nigga was going in.
What you got?
Man, listen, shout out to motherfucking Tory Lanez, man, for doing real shit behind the wall to another real nigga behind the wall. Shout out to 2 real niggas behind the wall. Casanova 2 times reveals that Tory Lanez sent him money to support him for an entire year. Tory Lanez is one of the realest news I ever met. How you in jail looking out for a nigga in jail? Sent me enough money to last me for a whole year. I love you, my heart. I love your soul. Free us till they see us. Said that shit in the gorilla. You know that's Gorilla Stone right there. You know what I mean? Said it in your voice, man. Fucking Casanova. Yeah, for sure, man. That's some G shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that Tory Lanez, which I know he niggas are streaming his music. Tory Lanez an independent artist now, so I believe he's seeing a lot of money behind the wall. So. Yeah, of course he can come in and take care of Casanova. I hate that Casanova is in that situation. Obviously, Tory Lanez, they need to free my nigga. Like that nigga need to get free. I don't know what's going on with that situation. Like, but shout out to both of these dudes, man. Shout out to Tory Lanez for doing some real shit. Why he behind the wall? You know what I mean? This situation right here, man, as we get closer to the fuckery hour, you know what I mean? I seen this shit, man, and I've always seen Shaq like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why he likes fucking with motherfuckers like this, and he tried to run a joke about it later, but I don't think this is crazy. Shaq fuck with little ass chicks. That nigga's 7'1".
Yeah, I already know let's run. Let me run the video and then I comment.
Oh, it says Diesel. Shaq, welcome back to Haran's.
They killed the ass. Okay. Yeah. Yep, that killed down monetization for the night. It is what it is. It is what it is, though. We present.
Oh man, damn.
I ain't. It is what it is. Everybody's hands go up.
Own the music rights to this fucking shit, man. Goddamn, can we review something though, man? Look, man, this social media shit getting crazy. But Shaq tried to make a joke of it, man. Go around and goddamn, talk to different motherfuckers, or like do the little, to show like, this is what he do. But I don't know, man. Like, I mean, you can't get a chick this tall. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what Shaq supposed to fuck with? Somebody that's 7 foot?
I understand the fun in it. For a nigga that's his height with somebody that's that short, I understand the fun in it.
So you would want a little.
You just got him up. He got him up in one hand. Just, he got a grip like that. That dipping up like he fucking a pocket pussy. He's fucking a pocket pussy, my nigga. See that small.
You know that nigga using hips and all that type of shit now. That nigga using the honey, nigga. I promise you. That nigga
probably using that shit.
Dominating the paint, nigga. What the fuck? That's what.
Look how small she is up on that nigga.
Oh man, look.
Like I said, she's
right here.
Look, this is what you call a
that.
human pocket pussy for a nigga
That's
like
a motherfucking
that.
pocket pussy, man. That's what it is. A pocket rocket.
But it's a real pussy though.
That's like a nigga pulling out a 22. Bitch, give it up. Like just straight like that. Like, yeah, straight like that. Like, yeah, like a little punk ass 22. Like, that's what it is, bro. But the fact that he fucking with the youngest,
I don't see no wrong with that shit. It ain't
no,
like
not that. I mean, but I understand. I mean, she just a little. It's like Shaq, though.
Look at trash.
Look, his hand covering the whole body. Let me ask y'all.
That's gonna be most motherfucking women he fuck with.
Hold on. Can we, before we move on to the next, can we get a comment from one of the females in the chat? Would y'all fuck with a nigga that is 7 motherfucking 2? Most of the females, I would say, it would be in the chat would be under what, 5'7" or some shit like that.
They're gonna say yes, nigga. Yeah.
So what's the tallest nigga you fuck with?
They're gonna say yes.
Would y'all fuck with a nigga 7'2", 7'3"? Shaq size.
Look.
I want to know.
What your Yan said? Yup.
God damn, that's a tall motherfucking nigga. God damn.
We got. Look, most women want to fuck with a big nigga. Period, bro. Look, Pure Lavish said, "I'm 5'4" and I will."
God damn, Pure, y'all. Hold on, Pure, do it.
But see, this is. So hold on, my nigga. This is what you have to understand about being 6 foot and taller. You're rare, my nigga. And you're
6'2". So
what I'm just saying, nigga. We both goddamn over 6 feet tall. So we just fit in that category of I think it's like 3% of men in the world that's over 6 foot. And that's what mostly women design niggas that's over 6 feet tall.
But a nigga that's short niggas, bro. 2 make up dwarfs us though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That nigga a foot taller than me. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, he's still not dwarfing me. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
Okay,
but I understand what you're saying though. He tall as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga more than tall. That nigga all.
Man, nigga, he's motherfucking, he rare. Nigga rare.
Rare species,
you
like
know what I'm saying? Nigga is rare, man. But it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's over 7 foot, and obvious most of the motherfuckers do not play in the NBA.
Facts.
So shit. You know, but shout out to Shaq though, because Shaq was a big ass nigga who actually was a dog in the NBA. He played his position well. He didn't have the best jumper, best free throw. He was a good nigga in that paint though. You know what I'm saying? So you know he earned his motherfucking keep, nigga. Shit, I'll say that.
Yeah,
you know that nigga was some pressure in that bitch.
Definitely, he definitely earned his keep.
He wanted the greats. He wanted the greats.
He wanted the greats. He wanted the greats. Now this nigga next though, this motherfucker right here. This is the Negro Nostradamus. This motherfucker right here. Now I don't believe this. We can call this what you want. What they call like an eerie prediction or whatever the case may be. But the fact that this man predicted his own Fed pickup, man, he got this nigga like Negro Nostradamus, nigga. How the fuck you know the Feds was about to roll up? I want y'all to repeat this shit.
Come on, y'all. Come on, everybody, board the train. Everybody, board the train. Hurry up, let's go. Let's go for the Feds come. Love you, baby. See you, Pepe. Huh?
Excuse me? It's not Mama. You know you see me here. Put your hands up right now. Put your hands on top of your head right now.
Liam. Charlie walking to you. Charlie only. Charlie boy. Look around and start walking backwards to me. Keep your hands above your head, face the house. Okay?
I don't believe certain manners shouldn't be done in front of the kids. I feel like it was a better way they could have did that. But he did. I feel like he said that because he knew something was about to happen, my guy. He had got that tip. Somebody told him they on the way. He like, man, we got to go for the feds come. Yeah, but they pulled up before he could get his family out the house.
Yeah, I mean, I think checking that shit out, I think it was like, yo, bro, like y'all didn't have to do all that, man.
They didn't.
You know
they did,
like,
my
like,
nigga.
but
Not
what
like
happened?
that.
Listen though, we don't know exactly what this man was getting hit with though. Like maybe this nigga embodied a few niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he is like the you know what I'm saying? Like the Kodiak kid or some shit like that. Maybe we just don't know. You know, maybe we just
possible.
Don't.
Yeah, definitely possible.
You know, maybe we just don't know. I mean, I think that's literally possible. We don't know.
That's crazy though.
You know, so that would be my take on that shit. Like, damn, like
which way you going? All the way at the bottom or before?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I got one more thing that's on the standout side on that side. Like I'm doing my scroll pack so we could do this.
Look at the time, nigga.
Yeah, they're doing the fuckery, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So we're gonna close it out. You already know, man. Look, this shit been wild tonight, man. We done got into the tea with the Didster and all that type of shit. But you already know, man, we gotta show a couple fuckeries, man, before we close this thing out officially. Trav, man, just pull it up. I think it's a couple in there, man. We gonna shoot.
You giving that first one the fuckery though?
He said, "Am I giving that first one the fuckery?" Oh, we got a fuckery question. He's questioning the fuckery.
I mean, I'm gonna pull it up. Do you giving this the fuckery or you giving this? Shout out to bro now, man. Let me go ahead and just play it right quick, like.
For suspects in a bold robbery, the pair jumped through the ceiling of a check cashing business. They duct taped a worker and took more than $150,000 in cash. Channel 2's Tom Regan is live outside that business on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Northwest Atlanta. Tom, the crime seemed well planned.
Yeah, Tom audio ain't the best. Too much wind, but the guys got away with $150,000, and I'm sure y'all heard that correctly. My nigga Don P, you giving them the fuckery for getting away with $150K cash?
Man, the money is motherfucking. That's track money. Ain't nobody getting away with 150 motherfucking K in 2024. So the fact that you hop through the roof, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, that's gonna add another 10 years to your sentence, nigga. 15. You know what I'm saying? You could have got out with a punk ass, maybe 10. You know what I'm saying? Some rehabilitation. The fact that you done fucked up the roof and came down that motherfucker. Goddamn.
Gotta pay that restitution.
Gotta pay that restitution. So I gotta give you the fuckery for that because niggas shouldn't be robbing banks in 2024.
That ain't the bank, that's check cashing.
Check cashing. Motherfucker got money like the bank. You shouldn't be robbing and check cashing in 2024, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And like a nigga can't find out who you is. So
you know what? I feel like my nigga, if 6 months, nigga, when the new year turn, if they ain't been caught,
yeah,
they got away with a good lick, nigga. They up 150K, 2025. Now half of the money probably been spent. They probably not already spent that shit. I know I would have went and bought me a Bentley or something, nigga. Cashed out on that bitch. For real. I don't know, but I mean, you know, I ain't mad at the guys, my nigga, for getting 150K just by falling through the ceiling. I ain't mad at them at all.
You say
they shouldn't have tied up. They shouldn't have tied up the woman. I ain't really like that. They could have killed her, goddamn, a little, you know. But 150K though, we'll see how this turn out. Because if they done got away, that's a win, nigga. If they get away, that's a win. And right now, they don't know who these folks is. What we got next, my guy?
All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the other one. Like you said, like I said, that one I could see why you probably feel on that one. But this right here, I gotta give Drewski the biggest fuckery. The fact that she called you out saying that you done bought her for PR.
DeadBolt, nigga.
Wow. why the fuck do you need PR?
Goddamn Juicy.
Like, and look, Ruby, listen, the fact that you can be bought for PR, and if the nigga would have doubled the bag, he could have fucked you. Like, you a fucking prostitute.
Look at it. Hold on, look at the comment. Somebody named what 2223 says she done let every rapper, producer, manager, stylist, videographer, and rapper weed roller hit, but Juicy is where she draws the line. Damn, Juicy. I don't see nothing wrong with Juicy, man. Juicy do shit. He has some good skits. I fuck with Juicy. Juicy now has his festival here in Atlanta, Juicy Fest. The nigga selling that shit out, man.
Oh, you talking about the Could Have Been Records joint?
Nah, nigga got a festival, nigga. He's selling it out.
Yeah, they got that little Could Have Been Records shit going.
No, he got the Juicy Fest, nigga. They just had this shit last weekend. Sold out show.
Yeah, no, he got the Could Have Been motherfuckers performing at that bitch. I know you talking about.
Oh, nigga, that nigga had real artists. Nigga performing at that motherfucker.
Too, but did you see the background on the stage? Nigga said Could Have Been Records, nigga.
I ain't see that. Yeah, I know he got the little Could Have Been Records.
Yeah, you already know
the little skits and shit he be doing. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
He didn't need the motherfucking pay for no goddamn promo for no goddamn
at all.
And
not at all.
He must have not paid that final payment. The fact that she aired that out, that she could be bought for promo, got to give you the biggest
damn, Juicy.
I gotta give it to her too, man. Because she could be.
You giving it to her, not Juicy.
Yeah, I'm giving it to both of them. Okay. Because Drewski, the fact that you had to pay for that promo, I ain't gonna lie, man, because you know, motherfuckers been saying you a little sus. Maybe that's why you did it. I don't know. Because I find it kind of strange that you didn't tap that. That should have been in the contract. So the fact that you needed like a beard or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? And then I gotta give her the fuckery because it's like, damn, if you really are for hire, which I believe a lot of these women are, right? I believe that a lot of them are for hire for a lot of artists that come in the game. They want to be attached to certain women. I think they can be bought for a certain amount of time. So you kind of exposing the bag. So I got to give you the fuckery for that. So what prompts you to go online to go viral saying that, oh, this nigga paid me for PR and I ain't fuck him? Was you getting that much hate in the background from Drewski? Because that nigga damn show stuck his tongue in your mouth. Now that wasn't motherfucking fake. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, my nigga.
So if he's sucking on some wing wangs, he motherfucking kissing on, you know, all in your mouth. What you think you doing?
That shit crazy.
I digress. But yeah, man, y'all know what time we on, man. We appreciate
y'all. I got one more. I got one more for the road that me and you ain't need. Now one of the seen this one right here, but just the description alone just tells me that this is some absolute fuckery for 2024. Let's watch this bullshit.
This is absolute.
I'm an STDs. I ain't hiding nothing. I ain't scared none of that shit. I'm gonna go in this club and on God, watch how many hoes I pull. Watch how many hoes I fuck.
Angelica.
Can I get a kiss?
Yeah.
Come on, give me a kiss. Where you from? I got my STDs. I ain't hiding nothing. I ain't scared. I got 3 STDs in the club right now, and I can still get bitches. Missing teeth and all. You don't believe me? Watch this. I'm gonna show you niggas I ain't playing. Watch this. Excuse me. What's your name?
How you doing?
What's your name?
Tiana.
Tiana. Yeah. I'm saying. Can I get to know you? Can I get to know you tonight?
Yeah, you can get to know me.
I got 3 STDs in the club right now, and I can.
You think they real, my nigga?
No, absolutely not. And secondly, I'll give you the fuckery because that's obviously what you want. The fact that he got missing teeth and he ain't got dental insurance and you fucking with him, that's the biggest fuckery.
But you know this shit happened though. This is real shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. But you know, the fact that you ain't telling motherfuckers that, like, okay, you walking up unbeknownst, not telling motherfuckers. Nigga.
That's why I gotta get this nigga the fuckery though, because this is something that you really doing, my nigga. You nasty ass son of a bitch. Right. You make it harder for niggas like me who just want to have a good time and enjoy some good clean work.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Trying to motherfucking pass off no motherfucking bucks on you.
For real.
But see, that's what I'm saying. The viral moment is what niggas is chasing out, bro. So they gonna say whatever the fuck they want to say to make us motherfucking talk about it.
Look what Pure Lavish said, nigga. This wasn't his first video saying this. So this is somebody people have seen already. This nigga been online saying this bullshit.
This might just be his thing, because I'm gonna tell you something. Let's just be real. This is why I feel like it's fake. Because if he's self-admitting to doing what he's doing, then at that point he would have been outed. They'd have been took him to jail. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that
STDs, I don't know if you go to jail.
Yeah. I mean, no, they would take him to jail.
AIDS you can go to jail for. I don't know
Yeah,
about STDs,
they still would take him to jail if he was out here forcibly. I mean, deliberately knowing on record that he, you know what I'm saying? They would take that man to jail. So that's what I'm saying. Niggas, and I talked about this with my folk earlier. The internet, man, is getting full of motherfuckers, man, just putting out just a whole bunch of bullshit, a whole bunch of scary shit, a whole bunch of untruth shit, a whole bunch of division, a whole bunch of all that shit.
I had to pull that up right quick. Like, and what I'm reading right now, is yes, you could face felony criminal charges for knowingly engaging in sex with someone without informing them that you have an STD. That's facts.
Exactly. So that's
fucking jail.
So that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, this nigga doing that, that's what I'm saying. We'll take him to jail over that. So that's what I'm saying. He going viral knowing that he cool, and if they do come, nigga, he'll show his shit and he'll be straight. This is how the man go fucking viral.
Or will he show? But you know, depend on what STD you got. You know, if you got the hurt, nigga, you already know if you're on your medication when you take that test. But that shit gonna be negative, my nigga.
But the point is though, when I'm
how saying, they got the prep now.
Yeah.
They say prep, nigga. You got HIV, nigga. That shit don't show.
Right. And eventually, eventually all that shit gonna be gone, bro. Cancer, all them deadly diseases, they gonna have pills for all that shit. I believe they have shit for all that shit now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they giving people shit like that to take that shit away, suppress it, whatever the fuck it does, that they didn't have back when we was coming up and back when Magic always had that shit. That's why nigga, that this shit been going around for a minute as far as like cures and shit like that. I believe this shit was a motherfucking stage act. But like I said, bro.
Phil Lavish said he on the verge of getting it if he's doing these things with all these women. I feel you. Most time that's what happened when niggas, especially if niggas bareback and motherfucking everything, boy, you probably gonna catch it.
Yeah.
Because you gotta put your dick in the bag, my nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta bag it up, my boy.
Yeah.
Especially
if you out here, with a whole motherfucking, goddamn. But at the same time, bro, it's niggas like this and motherfuckers who chasing viral moments that fuck the game up, period.
Right, fuck the game up.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, nigga, if you engage with your chick and whatever you do in the bedroom, nigga, you do in the bedroom. The fact that niggas like this, all these other niggas doing stupid shit, saying stupid shit, that's on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. We go ahead and close this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Let's large the screens out, man. Let's go ahead and motherfucking say our goodbyes. We appreciate everybody for motherfucking tuning in. Y'all know what type of time we on, man. It's your boy Don Peoples. Y'all make sure y'all tell a friend, man. Tell motherfuckers to tap in with us. And goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Listen what the boys got to talk about, man. Follow us on all platforms, DeadBolt, ATL. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on goddamn TikTok. You know what I'm saying? DeadBolt TV1. Dropping jewels, dropping videos on there. But man,
y'all can follow me too on TikTok. Nigga talking about follow him. Follow Trav on TikTok too, goddamn.
Follow a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Trav is cool as fuck. That's what it is. Trav is cool as fuck. My name just happened to be Travis. So it's Travis, cool as Travis. Yeah, you feel me?
Travis. Cool.
Travis.
You know what I'm saying?
Travis is cool as fuck.
Travis.
Travis cool as fuck. But I appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Joining us tonight. On their Taco Tuesday, I done had too many shots of tequila and not enough tacos. And had some taco, but not enough taco. But I don't need to eat no more taco because I don't want the taco coming out me crazy when I wake up. So I'm gonna take more shots of tequila.
More shots of tequila, more tacos. Y'all know what time we on, man. It's your boy Don Peoples and Trav. DeadBolt. Go.
I don't know if y'all know it, but we gonna win.
Song. That's a song right there.
I don't know if you feel it, but we're gonna win. I don't know if you can see it, but we're gonna win. You got to understand we're gonna win right now.